Who's ready to win some money tonight? I told him it's Foxy. We got all 30 teams in the NBA are playing tonight. All 30. Got a little Four Nations. It's very odd. Fox had one of his hands over his right shoulder. One of the most bizarre things I've ever seen in my life. I'm sure he'll come back and he'll tell us all about it. So Fox been getting. What was that, Fox? That was impressive because you had your right hand over your right shoulder. Are you triple jointed or something? That's amazing.
That was my son, who actually is triple jointed. But yeah, yeah, he can stick his hand all the way behind his back. He can do one of these things where this elbow ends up on the other side of his head.
Oh boy. Well, what up, Daddy Beats? How are you, Brandon? Good to see you. Do we ride Bane points and his rebounds again? And then Hurricane saying Matas. So
we got to see what's going on. I mean, I haven't seen any props for them in a while. I mean, Morant's the one questionable that's going to play. I think there's still more to see in that game as we get a little bit later in this game. The guy I want you to see if you can find anybody who has Elfrid Payton.
With an A.
With an E. Elfrid.
No, Peyton. Payton.
That's
what I was saying. No, you're only getting Peyton Pritchard.
All right. So the reason Elfrid Payton is going to start now for Charlotte tonight. He's going to be a guy with Lonzo Ball, with LaMelo Ball out. He's going to be a guy to target. The reason I say he's target, when he got spot starts in Utah in the last couple of years, he had triple doubles. He played for the Pelicans. We were on him a bunch, and he had triple doubles. He's a guy who just comes in and gives out all world effort when he gets these little 10-day contracts and plays really, really well. And generally gets like a 6.5. His PRA is like 14.5, and he generally gets that in the first half. So if we can find anybody who ever has it, it's going to be right there.
You can get Daquan Jeffries, but you can't get Elfrid Payton.
Yeah, and Payton's starting, so that makes a lot of sense. A couple things. We'll go first. Spurs and Boston. I like Boston to win the game. I took Sam Hauser to get 10 points. That is not on the sheet, so you do have to type it up.
Sam Hauser, how many points?
10 points.
Okay.
Minus 15.
Minus what?
Minus 15.
Okay.
And we're going to go pretty quick on this game. That's really the only thing I'm playing. Personally, I'm playing Devin Vassell for 15 points as well. Other than that, I'm not playing anything. I have some things on Boston just to win this game, some parlays closing, but that's about it. We're going to move quick and fast tonight as best as we can. Charlotte, Orlando. We already talked about Elfrid Payton. If Elfrid Payton shows up live somewhere, I am going to grab him as soon as he's there, but it'll probably be after he scored like 6 points and has 3 assists until I can get him. We are on a couple plays on this. I did give that out already. We are on, and I apologize, actually, I had a power surge 5 minutes before. That's why I was late. So we're on Yusuf Nurkic. Yusuf Nurkic jumps into the starting lineup. I beat the line that goes. So we were on Yusuf Nurkic to get 6.5 points. He's going to start at center tonight. We are on Tijani Saloon for 4.5 rebounds, and we're on Nick Smith for 14.5 points. Those are already all in the chat, but that's what we're riding. 7 o'clock college basketball. We're riding Bradley minus 8.5. We're riding Drake minus 1.5. Little Missouri Valley Conference action for you. We're riding. I'm trying to make sure there. All right, then we'll go to the last game, which everybody knows this is probably where I'm going to have most of my plays for right now. Is going to be the Pacers and the Wizards. Alex Sarr returns to the starting lineup tonight. We're going to ride Bilal Coulibaly. We are going to take him to score in the first 3 minutes. We're going to take my favorite player, Kaishan George, to score in the first 3 minutes. That's at a plus 179. And then we're going to take Kaishan George over 10.5 points. Then a members-only play for a 10-point parlay, which I really, really like.
I did not hit that yet. How much time do I have? Like a minute to get that in?
You got 5.
Oh, okay.
You got 5 minutes.
All right, keep talking then.
We are going to ride Stefan Castle in the Spurs over 11.5 points. We're going to keep riding until she bucks us. And then we're going to be able to take half unit on Jeremy Sohan over 7.5. I just love it. It's not a great matchup for him. Boston's got some bigs without Horford and stuff like that. It'll give him some issues. But the issue is the number's so low, and he's been getting 10 points on the regular. So we're just going to keep riding that. And we got some other games we'll talk about a little bit later. So that's what we've got going on early on right now. Then we'll take some 30 games. I was waiting to see who's playing. Maxi's going to sit, and Embiid's going to sit. This is going to be a very interesting game versus the Nets. But I will pause right there while we discuss that. All right.
What are we discussing?
Oh, I don't know. Whatever you gave.
I'm telling you what I'm discussing. I'm discussing that I'm trying to find this. I'm trying to throw this Pacers Wizards 5-man parlay in here. So
yeah.
Let's see if that's what I'm doing right now.
While you're doing that, I will continue. So we talked about you're not going to have Bede, you're not going to have Maxey. Quentin Grimes is going to move into the starting lineup. Old man Paul George is actually going to play with him. That's kind of an interesting move. With that being said, Justin Edwards is still going to stay. But the one thing I was a little bit worried with Justin Edwards, he did not play at all in the fourth quarter. And FanDuel is not giving anything for him. So that's not 100% confirmed. That's the starting lineup. I'm a little worried that he doesn't show up at all. It's kind of there. But one thing you've got to ride looking at this lineup, we're going to be on the Dancing Bear. We're going to go back to him. 13.5 points at minus 108. I will go ahead and I'll put it in for you so you don't have to while you're getting that there.
The one bet I couldn't get it. You know what? The other one, Saloon, I had to parlay him with the Nuggets tonight just to get a decent number because I threw those. I didn't see the number. I didn't see the bet until a little bit too late. So
yep.
I got it in. It's just not the number I liked, but I got it in. I'm happy.
Yep. Definitely, I don't have an issue. I like Saloon tonight. He goes after the rebounds. He's going to get a lot of time on the floor. Elbert Payton's going to assist him pretty well, too. So we're waiting. Quentin Grimes is at 14.5. It's probably a very good number for him, but I really think your leading scorer tonight is going to be Kelly Oubre. But I just want to confirm. I don't have anything under underdog or anything on a confirmed lineup, so I'm going to just skip that game. We'll come back to it. Atlanta, I gave out a play already early in the morning. Mohamed Deep, we're taking him at I think 7.5 or 8.5. I can't remember what I gave out. 7.5 points of plus money, plus 106. He's been consistently scoring 8 or 9 points. The Knicks are going to be on a back-to-back. The guys have played really, really heavy minutes. It's going to be very interesting to see who actually plays in this game. This line was 8.5. It's moved down to 8. I'm kind of taking here, and I'm probably, as soon as I get a confirmed lineup, I'm probably going to be on the Hawks here at plus 8. So in some places, it's already moved to 7.5. So definitely would be something to look at right now. So got that. Yep. All right. The other thing is Trae Young generally has really good games versus New York. He likes playing in the Garden. He steps up his game. The books had him at 26.5. Now he's dropped down to 25.5. And you're getting that at minus 102, which means I can go back to the better number, which I like. And I'll take the 25. Actually, I'll take the 25.5. I'm fine with 26. So we're going to be on Trae Young over 25.5 points at minus 102 for a unit.
All right, I almost got this thing done. Yeah, you throw it in, big guy. I'm just trying to get all your bets in. I can't. It'll drive me nuts if
I'm trying to actually keep it down because I am worried this is like the last big game before. I mean, there are a lot of guys getting ready to go 1, 2, 3 Cancun.
I was going to talk to you about that, Fox.
All-star game.
I was like, there's so many teams out there that don't give a shit tonight, and so many players that are kind of just, dicking around at this point. Like,
but a lot of times, what happens when they do that is defense is an afterthought. It's like, let's just run up and down. Let's have a very fun pace. Guys will score their points. And with that, we're on Evan Mobley tonight for a double-double at minus 105. That's another 7:30 play. You can get on. That's already on the chat. Donovan Mitchell finally got his increase, which I wasn't happy about. If you haven't noticed, Donovan Mitchell very, very sneakily has been getting 5 assists every game. It's something like 8 of his last 9. He's had 5 assists. They finally moved it to 6. I'm not playing it at 6. I'll see if I can get it live at 5. I don't think Zion goes tonight. We'll see. At the 8 o'clock game, we're still waiting on that. We got Detroit and Chicago back to back after that absolutely shellacking. But Lonzo Ball was expected to go. Now he's not going to go. Bucelis is once again going to go. Tobias Harris is going to absolutely destroy him. We're on Tobias Harris. The group's already got a 14.5. We're on the first 3 minutes. I'm in the first quarter over. This is just trying to teach the rookie how to play. It'll be interesting. If Bucelis plays more, he should be able to get his numbers. Numbers still sitting at 12.5. We'll talk about that. Trying to have a look right now at King of the Court.
So it's PRA. That's what we got tonight. The leader in the PRA. Plus, you get a 33% boost. What do you think of Ant Edwards tonight?
That's kind of who I was looking at right now. But the guy who I actually want to play is Naj Reid. I'm not playing for King of the Court, but I'm waiting to see if Tyler Hero goes because that could depict maybe SGA, but the world will be on SGA. We got Bol. Looks like he's going to go again tonight too. So we'll have to look and see what his numbers are as well. We have no idea who's playing in the Lakers except for LeBron said he was going to play. I mean, that's really your top cases. Could be Steph too. Steph could be a really sneaky play.
Really?
Yeah, I think he's going to get probably 25 to 30 versus Kyrie. Kyrie's not going to run and chase him around the court. That's not going to happen. You've got PJ Washington possibly not playing. You got Exum not playing. They're really basically not going to have a big at all on that roster. So I expect that game to be bombs away, and he will definitely have the ability to be bombs away. Jokic versus Klingon is going to be a very interesting matchup. That could be your other one that's going to come into play.
What do you think of Jokic tonight? Talk to me here, because I think Denver's in a great spot. This team's been wild. They're playing very good basketball. I think it's 6 or 7 game win streak. Christian Brown's hitting double digits every night. Murray's starting to play again. It's Jokic bobblehead night. A lot going on here in Denver.
Yeah, I mean, you could win the King of the Court with Jalen Brunson. I mean, versus Atlanta, that's definitely a possibility. I mean, Towns had a pretty big game last game out, so that'll be interesting. But my issue, I'm waiting to see if Porter plays, if Gordon's play, Murray's supposed to play. But you got a lot of question marks really on that team. Facing a good Blazers team, but I kind of think they've hit the wall a little bit on their game since when Aiden's hasn't been out. He's been one of the key pieces that's been there. Abdia hasn't really hit the numbers that much. So I definitely would there. I mean, Jalen Brunson's not a bad bet. If this wasn't a back-to-back, I could see Brunson, but I don't know how much the Knicks are really going to have into him tonight. So we'll have to see. So.
All right. We also have the Four Nations. And last night you gave out your bet there. It'd be over 5.5. That number has got to be way gone at this point.
That number's way gone. It was 6.5 this morning. Oh. I don't know if it's closed at right now.
6.5 at plus 105 on DraftKings, Sweden and Canada. That thing starts up at 8:15 Eastern tonight. I'm looking forward to it.
I'll try to put it on somehow with the 17 different games going on. But we'll see what we can do here. I mean, the NBA, I don't know what they're doing. By the way, Alfred Payton already has 2-2 to start the game.
Don't start. Just don't look at it.
I'm telling you, he's going to get a double-double tonight at least, and it would have been like plus 600.
Don't look at it. That's all I can say.
I'm going to look at it every game.
Hey, nice shot last night, though. Bull, right? I mean, we had a great night with Bull. Don't complain.
Yeah, we almost hit the 15-15, too. So that was close. We almost hit the 2010, too. So both came right there. We almost got a little small extra pieces. Guy ended up with 18 and 14, so.
Okay. And then we are going to talk a little baseball tonight with my old friend and co-host, Ryan Spader, the ace of Spader on X, one of my favorite people in the business. He's a Philly guy, so obviously he's still happy about the Eagles. But we'll talk some baseball with him because everybody's reporting. We got pitchers and catchers. We got position players reporting. And last night kind of got my I was all full of Fanta thinking about what's going on with baseball this year. So I'm excited about that. Whole bunch of people saying hello to us. Oh, Mel's in the house. What up, Mel? Finland team total under 1.5 tomorrow. Finland's 0 round robin points. USA over 5.5 round robin points. All right, here's the only thing. You got the over 5.5 in the game total tomorrow, right?
Yep.
So I can't hit the team total under 1.5. Although, I mean, it could be a 5-1 game and we hit the over. But the other one, Finland 0 points in the round robin. Okay. At plus 380.
It says, okay, you're going to lose to Sweden, Canada, and US.
And then USA over 5.5. Okay. We got Keldon from Jason Neff. Keldon, 3.5 rebounds, hit 6 in a row. Okay. Soder likes the Finland puck line. Impressive. Jason won the king of the court with Brunson. He got $475 is what that paid out, if I do the math right.
Yeah.
And then Elf TD. Triple
FanDuel
double.
does not even have Keldon Johnson listed.
Yeah.
So I didn't know if he's playing, not playing. I mean, yes, he's a guy who could totally get runs, but right now you've got nobody. Unless you want to bet De'Aaron Fox, that's the only Spur that's listed.
Finland 0 round robin points is plus 380. That's what I like, Mel. I mean, that's the bet I like. The Finland team total under 1.5. I can't do it because yesterday we bet the game over 5.5. Foxy got me on that. So
yeah. So Phil, you were not on yesterday because there was no hockey, but I will flat out tell you, I believe these games are going to be more like all-star games. If I expect these games to be 8 to 9 goals, I really do. I think their defense is not going to really be there from an aggressive standpoint. I don't think you're going to see hard checking. I don't think you're going to see guys blocking shots. It's the middle of the season.
Kyshawn hit a 3 at the 8:48.5 mark. Fuck that.
Yeah,
that's brutal. We lose the first 3 minutes to score by 15 seconds.
Yeah, it happens. So Carrington hit the first shot, then Poole, then Siakam, cool ball, he got a turnover. And Carrington actually took 2 shots in the first 3 minutes. He never does that. And Bilal missed his 3. So I actually missed both of those bets. That sucks. But Kyshawn got a 3, so that's fine. The other points we can get the other way.
So the first 3 minute bets did not hit tonight.
They did not hit tonight. Nope.
Okay. We got 2 out of 3 last night. So
yeah,
shit happens. We got so many games and so many bets still to come. I'm not worried.
Down 1 unit. We're fine.
What do we got on Tatum? What did we bet for Tatum?
Oh, you were talking about Keon Johnson. Okay.
Keon Johnson. Okay.
I can see Keon Johnson. I mean, he's a guy I used to bet for that 3.5 as well, especially as he kind of moved back into the starting lineup. But Claxton is playing tonight as well. So, I mean, there's a lot of things, like I said, we're going to have to kind of look at. So Keon he does have I'll take that. I have no problem with that. I'll take the 3.5.
Okay. Gerardo's in the house. Our buddy. Spurs plus 8. Toronto plus 13.
I'll tell that.
Jack Koff.
You hit the number twice, but yeah.
Tatum king of the court. I just threw a little bit on Ant tonight. I'm sure a lot of people are on Ant, but I feel pretty strongly about him. God, he's just putting up points every single freak.
That he is.
It's amazing.
Get these games locked in here.
Finland exact round robin points 0.
All right, so Jared Butler is going to start tonight. Quentin Grimes is going to play the 2. Yabusele is going to start at center. On the other side, we're going to D-Russ. We're going to Cam Johnson. So look at that. The first guy I would want to look at is any book have Jared Butler out there.
Jared Butler? What are we looking for? What category?
I've been looking for points. It should be probably around 8.5.
With Jimmy Butler right now.
Yeah, see,
I'll look elsewhere for it though, just because Unabated doesn't have it.
Books are gonna do a better job sometimes with that. It really pisses me off.
I think they don't give a shit right now. They just want to get through this 30 game slate or 15 game slate and move on to tomorrow. That's it.
Well, sometimes we're going to ride Justin Edwards again. I mean, he's not going to start tonight, but he's going to come off the bench. But I still like his number. His number's at 7.5. So we're going to continue to stay with that. I'm going to take Kelly Oubre.
Official or no?
Yeah, officially 16.5.
Okay, Oubre over 16.5 points.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find the best juice for the people out there. Oubre, 16.5 minus 10 at DraftKings is the best number you're going to get. So let me make sure. Just ESPN too. But Oubre, I think that's going to be the best number that we can get on Oubre is minus 16.5 minus 110.
Okay. I got 60. Yeah. 9.5, 110. That's good. DraftKings?
Yeah, DraftKings.
All right. I'll grab that real quick.
Yeah.
Justin Edwards over 8. Yep. Fox has looked terrible. I mean, he really has not looked great since coming over, especially defensively. Okay.
So that's what we're on right now. Hello and good evening. Hello. Hit the like button. I would really appreciate that. We would all appreciate that. If you haven't already subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure you do so. Nuke the House YouTube channel. A lot of you are on X right now. Please come over to our YouTube side. Just type in Nuke the House in the YouTube search. You'll get us. Hit subscribe. Hit like. We're going to try and win you as much money as we can tonight. What'd you end up? Like almost 5.6?
It's 5.66 units last night.
All right. And I got about 3.5 units up. So it was nice to have a nice night last night. We had a whole bunch of wins. And again, we'll try and do it once again. Boston leading San Antonio 12-8 early. We're about 4 minutes into that game. Good evening, DB Gnarly. Onyx is in here as always. Another bet from Gerardo. Dallas Golden State over 233. How did we do at the Atlanta bet today? I didn't even check on it.
It did not win. They did not show up. They lost 2-1. So it was 1.5. And they lost at the very end of the game in the 94th minute. So it looked like it was going to be a loss anyway.
Pinair up to his old tricks. Do you like the new guy? Oliver Nuts in my mouth.
Yeah.
Who's he play for, Pinair? Did you get it, Foxy?
Yeah.
Oliver Nuts in my mouth. Yeah.
Yep.
He used to get me at the other place. He got me a few times. He plans on exposing himself live on the show, like without clothes.
Okay.
I'm talking about Spader.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe.
He says I'm going to expose myself at 8:15. That's a little bit concerning, but we'll see. We'll see what he exposes himself. I cannot wait to talk some baseball. And then Fox by like May, I'm just ready to go to the playoffs, the NBA and the NHL playoffs. And then June, I'm back to baseball. And then September is football season. And I get back into baseball in October. So for me, baseball is a little choppy for me. Sometimes I'll do it. Sometimes I'll take off. Sometimes I'll get back into it. But I don't know how you do it. Your brain is different than most people's brains because I don't know how you bet 10 different sports at the same time. Like, I try to focus on at most 2. You're doing 10.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I've always done it. I've always watched different things, read different things. That's my enjoyment. So
obviously, bet an NBA player
recruiting, but yeah,
bet an NBA player to enter to win a share of $1 million in bonus bet prizes. What the hell is this?
It's probably a DraftKings thing.
Yeah, it's a DraftKings thing. My God, man. My God. I keep saying this, like, Stop it with the parlays, people. Stop it with the parlays already. Don't fade NASCAR. That's right, Jack Cough. Don't fade it. That's the big one.
No.
I can't wait. We got a partnership with. Have you ever heard of Odd Shopper?
I've heard of Odd Shopper. I've never used it.
And they got their little spinoff called Tails. It's Scotastic. We're going to be partnering with Odd Shopper and Tails. We'll be doing videos Friday and Sunday with them. So looking forward to our partnership with NASCAR with them. And then we may have a really big announcement coming up as well for more NASCAR. So I'm hoping that goes through. But if you've never bet NASCAR, this is the place to try it out. It is a cash cow. These dudes print. And I always said if I didn't have a job on Sundays, I would just sit down and I'd bet it. But they keep telling me not to bet it because I'm too high strung. I'm like, don't do it, dude. You're too high strung. You're going to have a heart attack. You're going to lose your mind. Everybody else apparently can do it, but not me.
Hey, you got Daytona this week. If you got nothing to do on Sunday, sit down, talk to the YouTube show. I assume that's not going to be behind the paywall since it's the first NASCAR. So and it's also an interesting race because one wreck takes out like 19 drivers. So, yeah.
But it's fun.
Yeah.
I mean,
it is definitely fun. So RJ Barrett will return for Toronto tonight.
Okay.
So it'll be Quickly, Dick, Barnett, Barnes, and Mugba today. Still like Cleveland to win the game, but I don't know. 13 points is awful big. So we have Mobley double. That's all I'm going to stay in that game. And then we're waiting for the 8 o'clock games to kind of confirm that we're at 7:27. So we've got a lot of things going on. Obviously, it's going to be tough to keep all these basketball games that are going on. All right, so
I mean, honestly, Fox.
Nurkic
I was going to ask you this. Nurkic hit?
No, he's got 4 already. We're close.
So I just wanted to say this: like 15 games on the schedule, right?
Yep.
In DFS, when there's this much, you're just locking it down to maybe 3 games. So is that something that you're doing to just, or you're just going to go every game?
I've thought of it. I look for anything that I have a good sense, a good form, and basically kind of in playing. So it's if I feel there is an edge, I'm going to take the player. If I feel there's a line that's wrong, what I get screwed up with when there's 14 games is I generally do 1 or 2 plays at halftime. And I can't do that with 14 games. I can't do that with the next set of games, understand what's going on, looking at who's hot, who's not. I can't be watching 14 games. I can watch 2 right now at max. And with so many kind of going on, like I'll step and I'll watch that for 3 minutes, then I'll kind of move to the next one. Then I'll watch that game for like 3 minutes. And I don't ever want to be the guy who's looking at box scores. I actually want to see the flow of the game before I make a bet. So you'll see me say, okay, I got to watch that game for a little bit because I don't make anything by looking really at the box scores. If you do, a lot of times you're missing the flow of the game. You don't know if a guy's in foul trouble. You don't know how it's there. So Kai-Son George has got 6 already. So got his first quarter. Carrington's got 8 already. So that's looking good.
Yeah, like I usually say, I have no idea what we bet. I try and pick out a bet or 2 just to follow. And then at the end of the night, we just add everything up. So let me say a couple things here. Gerardo, we do have the 45 minutes from now, Four Nations. But then the Sweden-Canada game, over 5.5 minus 55.
Yeah. We've got the over 5.5. We gave that out last night.
We got a better number, but still.
It's now 6.5. That's out there right now. Looks like Zion will go. Oh, I didn't even set up my fantasy team. So we will have to sit there and say, I like I said, I will see. I'm probably one thing I was going to look at is see what the first period over was.
Okay.
But I was going to kind of see how that was going to go. We've got some college basketball I'm looking at as well. So,
the code isn't working anymore, Jeff. Yeah. It's Nuke the Playoffs is dead. I mean, God, we've had so long to get people signed up for this. I guess I can create a new coupon, so stick around. I'll create a new coupon that'll basically work for the next 24 hours. I'll try and get you that free week because we should have something. So again, I'll make a code just for tonight, and that'll get you in for Daytona. I'll get you the free week for Daytona. But if you used your free week already, you can't get in. Like, I'll put a block on it. So let me get the coupon code ready. I'll get back to you with that. Now, Foxy, we got games starting up every 30 minutes, right?
Yes.
What we got going on? We don't have any more new bets to post, do we?
We will have the 8:00 game soon as I can get the lineups up. We went through the 7:30s. I'm on what I'm on. We'll ride those. There, like I said, the only thing I'm trying to think of what I want to take, if I do want to take Atlanta +8. I'm going to watch that game, see if maybe we can get a better number live. Also, I'm looking for Jared Butler. I want somebody to give me Jared Butler. So MGM is probably my best bet here. That or ESPN. Because I think that number is going to be way off.
Okay.
So Zion's going to play. That's the 8:00. So we kind of start to know who's going to play with that. Bucelis is going to play. So we're probably going to look to see if there is. Last night he was at 12.5. If he didn't play just 8 minutes in the first half, he definitely cashes for us last month. So we'll probably ride that again as long as it's that number. If it's anything higher, I'm not going to ride it. 76ers. That's what I want.
What's up? What?
Okay. They made his number set 9.5. That sucks.
We don't like that.
Yeah, because I forgot there's a guy I've been riding that we haven't been taking, but I'm going to take him. I'll take it for a half unit. I'm going to take Day'Ron Sharp at 10 points.
Day'Ron Sharp over 10 points?
Yep, 10 plus. Yep.
Okay. Day'Ron Sharp. Did we hit him last night?
We hit him the night before, and the night before that, and the night before
let me
that.
see. How much time do we got to get the Sharp in?
6 minutes.
Okay, that's plenty. So we got Day'Ron Sharp. That's Shaden Sharp. Why aren't they giving us Day'Ron?
It's Day, apostrophe.
Yeah,
Ron.
They're not giving me that in the
He's available.
DAY apostrophe RON Sharp,
Right.
but they won't give it to me in unabated. So again, maybe I should start going to Odd Shopper at this point. Since that's our new partnership.
Yeah.
Guess I should. Day'Ron Sharp. DraftKings has no bets for Day'Ron Sharp. So it's got to be on FanDuel, right?
It's on MGM.
Oh, it's on MGM. All right. Let me make sure I got this. Day'Ron Sharp.
Did I miss a game?
What'd you miss?
I don't know. I'm looking at it. It looked like I missed a game. We talked about the Cleveland game. We talked about the Atlanta game. We talked about the Philly game. Yeah, no, I didn't miss a game. There's just 4 8:00 games. That's what it is. Yeah, that's just nice.
Day'Ron Sharp. Damn, dude. Let me just get to the Nets game. So we got 5 minutes till the Sharp play. Okay, 9.5 minus 105. We'll take it.
That's what I'm taking. All right. So we've already all talked about Tobias Harris. So we're riding Tobias Harris there. At this point, you pretty much have to ride Malik Beasley. Is he going to hit 7 tonight? Probably not. But they actually didn't move his number, which was odd. Which basically they are questioning that number as well. So he hit 7 threes last night, and he is still once again minus 135 to hit 4 threes. So,
okay.
I think we got to play that. We got to play his number. And what is Bucelis? Let's see what he's at. We'll play Bucelis at 12.5. It's one game's not going to kill us. He got 12 anyway in that game anyway. So And if I can get a plus 420 anyway for him to score 10 points and you get 2, I'll be perfectly fine.
All right, Matthews, you're there. If you're there, Matthews, I put Nuke NBA as the code for a free week. So Nuke NBA should work for another 24 hours. Nuke NBA for a free week. And after that, you got to pay. So just so you know, that code is going to work for 24 hours. And then it is Dunsky. If you want a free week, nukethehouse.com, $19.99. You get the bets for Daytona, obviously the NBA, the NHL, UFC, everything we offer here. You'll get that for the 1 week. What up, Ramon? Good to see you. I moved back to California to start playing DFS again. Dude, it is so Nevada's just fucked up, man. It's what a horrible place. What a horrible place. Except for the Tahoe area is beautiful. Holden, I'll be betting live as soon as I get a sense for how they play these games, the pace, level of physicality. All right, sounds good. LH Grant, good. Wow, a monster crowd tonight, by the way. Maybe most on Twitter, but we got a big crowd watching us this evening. McConnell's up to 2 assists. Tonight, last night we had him at 4. Tonight we need him to get 5.
Yeah, he's playing the Wizards. So
yeah.
That's kind of where they thought he'd get more time. All right, so Toppin's got 3, so that's good. He actually made a 3 tonight. So if that guy took the 2
Tatum's
threes,
going bananas.
There.
Tatum's smoking 3s. Are we gonna have blowouts, big blowouts tonight, just because these guys are getting ready for vacation?
Well, that's always the question in that game. In the Spurs defense since the Darren Fox trade has actually been terrible. They're actually giving up 7 more points per game. 5-point groups, 10 plus is 160. No, I wouldn't play that for him. I'd put his range to get between 12 and 13 points tonight, especially if he's starting and he gets really good minutes. The Brooklyn team has been a great team for unders. So it'll be interesting to see kind of his ability to get open and to find different things with that game. So, you guys
Onyx has been hot. He's on a Kongwu 15 plus a plus 215.
Okay. I can see that. I mean, he's up and down. If you want to take a flyer, take the flyer. It's perfectly fine.
Aren't we?
Well, there are a lot of likely that Atlanta team. So if you looked at it, 15 plus, he's got it once in his last 7 games, but he's got close to it. So, I mean, he got when the one time he went way over. He got 30. Don't see that happening versus Towns, but we'll see. I do interested to see. I'm very tempted personally to go back on the Bulls that we took last night. I know you guys will kill me on that, but that is where I'm at.
What do you want to get on?
Kind of want to get on Vucevic. I kind of want, but they're juicing it. So they even know it too. They're juicing it so much.
Can we not do Vucevic again? I mean, I'm going to bet it if you bet it, but I appreciate not betting it. No. I don't know if I've gotten Vucevic right 10% of the time this year.
Yeah, I'm not paying juice for the form that he's in. I mean, he's looking like a guy who's just really pissed that he didn't get traded.
All right, what are we on for Nurkic? Let's look at some of our bets here.
We're on 6.5 points for Nurkic.
All right, he's got 4. Elfrid Payton still got 2 and 2. We got nothing there. What are we on for Nick Smith? He's got 2 points, 3 assists.
14.5 points.
Oh, Nick Smith, get your shit together, bro. 2 through the first 15 minutes of the game. What do we got on the Magic side? Nothing. It doesn't bother me. All right.
Absolutely nothing.
Indy at Washington. We got Halliburton. Are we on Hallie tonight? No. Okay. What are we on in this game? Obi Toppin?
He's part of the parlay for 10 points.
Okay. And then on the Wizards side, don't we have something from Carrington?
We have Carrington's part of the parlay for 10 points.
That's why I'm thinking all this stuff. That's the same game then. Okay. Koulibaly?
Koulibaly is the guy who we're going to really have to watch right now because he's the guy so far that started off cold. He's 0 for 3. He's missed all 3 threes he's taken. he's got to be the one guy. If he hits, we probably hit the plus 500.
Okay. He's struggling right now, but that's fine. We got a blowout alert in Boston where the Celtics lead the Spurs 37-19.
Yep.
Wemby has 4-3-2 early on in this game. Are we on Sohan?
We're on Sohan, yes.
He's got no points, 1 rebound, no assists at the end of one. Vassell has 2 points. Tatum's got 14, 6, and 3. I feel like we were on Tatum. Were we on Tatum or no?
We're on Castle. Guys in the chat were saying that they like Tatum for king of the court.
So we got Castle. Okay.
Yep.
And Castle's got 2-1-0.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, if you like Tatum for king of the court, you're sitting there at 23 after the first. The thing is, though, he might have to get this in 3+ quarters.
Yep. We're in Hauser. So.
Yeah. Yeah, they just are. They're a disaster. What up, Tim Dog? Tim 1387. I don't know, Tim D. I don't know how you got 1387, but we'll take it. Onyx is back with another play. Wizards first half, Pacers first half, plus 475. Let me say this. We got the sharpest Discord in the world for bettors. We got the sharpest bettors in our chat. And from time to time, we will tail them. I think Foxy already tailed one of our members' bets here. Very, very good. Then there's Hurricane Ditka, who always updates us on our props. TJ McConnell up to 3 assists. We need him to get 5. That is a great start for us. Gerardo, CONCACAF Nations Cup. Guadalajara bullshit. Chabao first half over 1.75. Is that how they do it in soccer? They just put 0.75s instead of 0.5s?
No, 0.75 means half your bet is on the 1.5 and half your bet is on 2.
And you can only do that in soccer?
That's the only way they do it in soccer, yes.
Yeah, I've never heard of that before. That's because I don't bet soccer, though.
Correct.
But I think I'm going to start betting soccer. We got to get an Atalanta just performing a little better. Then we'll be set. It's
they're
Connect
coming off the game and they won 5-0. So
Connect to be in the rotation tonight. So maybe, Pretzel.
There's a high probability of Connect to be in the rotation if Luka doesn't go. So, I mean, you've got a couple guys there. Darren Finney-Smith has already been ruled out.
No, Connect is in the rotation, Reddick said.
Yeah.
He said Connect's in the rotation. Alex Len's making his debut tonight, too.
Yeah, you know who's making his debut tonight? Well, not his debut. The guy we're going to bet at some point in this game. Your favorite.
Wow. I got a lot of favorites, buddy.
Bronny James. We're going to bet him to score 2
points. Are you serious? Why are we betting Bronny James again? Just let me
know. Because it's a great chance to score 2 points. If I can have a guy who's going to take 5 shots to score 2 points, I'm going to take every guy in the NBA. If you give me just 2 points at generally even money and say, okay, will he score 2 points? And the answer will be yes, I'll take it.
Have they just not thrown it up yet?
No, they won't throw it up yet. They'll throw it up at halftime.
All right. That's fine.
I expect it to beat Utah again. Don't expect them to be down in this game. So,
Ramon, soccer, the Asian handicap. We can call it that with Trump in office. Matt W. Fox is the only guy betting Bronny. No, he isn't because I'll be tailing him. So 2 guys betting Bronny.
Hey, we've hit Bronny a bunch.
Hey, there's a lot of bets that I've hit that I felt horrible about. Okay. Yes. You got to be comfortable being uncomfortable. Yeah. Be comfortable being uncomfortable. It's true as a Major League Baseball closer, and it's true as someone that bets sports. That's it. That's the 2 things. All right, but smash the like button if you get a chance. Appreciate that. If you do that, you tell Fox Pretzel. I think he's up on Bronny this season. You got to be up on Bronny because every time you bet Bronny, it's plus money.
Yeah, we're up on Bronny. Davion Mitchell will start tonight for the Heat.
Davion? Sweet.
Yeah. Coming over from where was he? Toronto? Yeah. So
okay.
Rozier's going to be out tonight. But Aaron Wiggins, we'll see if he bounces back. He gets to play Andrew Wiggins, he gets to play his brother tonight. You get some brother crime. I mean, you can't go wrong there.
They're both Canadians, though, so they're probably really nice to each other.
So, but we will get to there. So we are getting a line for Davion Mitchell too. So we're getting a line for this. So one, I think OKC wins the game, and I think they cover. Not an issue. That's the play. So the plays that I have in this game, and there actually are a bunch, which is not surprising, so considering who's playing. First thing we're taking is I took OKC minus 12.5. That line is gone. It's now 14.
Okay.
You want to take 14?
I'll put that as a live target. So those of you, if you miss a number from Fox, here's what I do. I write it down and it's under live targets. Now, sometimes you're going to get the play and sometimes you're not. Last night he had Knicks -2. I never got the Knicks -2 because they were winning almost the whole game. So with this one, OKC, the target would be minus 12.5. And let's see if we can get something even a little bit better than that. But okay. So OKC minus 12.5. We're talking about the 8 o'clock games. What else you got, Foxy?
All right. We're going to go Bam Adebayo over 16.5 points for a half unit. And the half unit is strictly that he doesn't play the fourth quarter.
6.5 points?
Yes. No, 16.5 points.
60. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
We're going to play Alex Caruso. I told you Alex Caruso's been on a tear since he kind of played in that starting lineup. We got another small number. We've played this plenty of times this year and hit it. We're going to go ahead and we're going to take the Alex Caruso at over 6.5 points.
Okay. So while we're doing this, how many plays do you have to give out? Because I do want to give the best juice for our viewers here. And I think you probably have the best juice at FanDuel for Bam at 16.5 minus 108.
Yeah, so, Caruso's at minus 15. So I don't think we're going to get better than that. I got two other plays in this game. They're both at minus 10, which is Nikola Jovic at 10.5 points. He should rebound quite nicely tonight, especially versus the smaller lineup coming from the OKC bench players. Chet's not playing tonight, so we don't got to worry about that. Aaron Wiggins, he's been on a tear for OKC. We're going to take him against his brother at 13.5 points.
But you already put that one in the chat, didn't you?
That one I already put in the chat early this morning. Correct. I thought that one was removed.
Yeah.
It did not. It did not. We do get so you just get to have it because you love this one.
What time it is? What time it is? What time it is? It's time to go. Ring that bell. Ring that bell.
All right, Yusuf Nurkic gets his 6.5 points in the second quarter.
That was quick.
He's got 9 and 6 tonight. He's proven once again he still can play basketball. So very easy counter for him. And by the way, I parlayed all 4 of these Miami Heat plays for a small quarter unit for plus 1,000.
1,000, you say?
Yes, 1,000 we say, but I only put a quarter on it. So
it's ridiculous. Why are my kids getting a 90-minute snow delay when there's no freaking snow? You know, it was 6 degrees here for a high in my town in Colorado. How was it by you?
We got snow today. So
you did?
Yeah, we got 3 to 4 inches. Wasn't big, but it is. My wife was off and everybody was off. One of the counties really got a whole lot of flack because they already announced they were going virtual. So everybody knew it was going to be a snow day, but it was snow day that you still had to go to class.
Gotta do what you gotta do. Come on, step up.
Yep.
All right, we got Alec Caruso here. So I got to get to the Thunder game. I'm still putting your bets in. I mean, again, if you're joining us for the first time, have fun. This is volume betting at its finest. Now, most of our cappers bet different ways. Keg bets, plus 200s, 500s, 8-to-1s, 80-to-1s. He's going to hit about 35% of his bets, and he's going to be up over 100 units. Foxy's betting a trillion bets, most at minus money. He's going to be up over 100 units. So, Coop bets bets the parlays. If there is a way that you want to learn to bet, we have a capper for you. NukeTheHouse.com, Nuke NBA for 1 week. That special is going to be gone after tonight, though, so you got to get in on that. Or just sign up $59.99 for the month. You'll get Daytona, you'll get NBA, NHL, and the rest of the things.
All right, so we got a couple different ways. So reiterate, yes, I'm a volume better. So I believe at the end of the night, I'm gonna have more wins and losses. That's gonna how it is. That's just what it is. You don't have to bet all the plays, but that's how I bet. I kind of consider if you consider yourself a Greg Peterson, I'm the Greg Peterson of the NBA. That's
Greg Peterson.
That's how I bet. I was up 140 units last night. I'm up 44 units for the year. I'm up 28 units for the month of February. And it's February 12th. So we will have some bad nights. We have some great nights. We've had two multiple nights this month already with over 10 units plays. We had a day where we lost 10 units. But then we rebound again last night with a 5-unit night last night. So that's just how I am, and that's never going to change. And that's just it. I play the same amount on each play. I have a big bankroll, and I just go through it.
So here's my question for you then. Let's say there's a bet at -15 and there's a bet at -20. Let's just say it was $100. Would you put down 115 to win 100, or would you just put the 100 down on the -15 and win whatever that is, 80 something dollars?
Well, if you notice from the sheet, I'd always just put down 100. That's just
okay.
Occasionally, if I like a play, I'll play 1.5 units or 2 units. We played 2 units last night with Bain. We won that one pretty easily. But no, I'm perfectly fine with winning $83, $87, $89, whatever.
I'm going to tell you what's funny. I pulled out like 95% of my money after NFL season was done, took my profit out.
Yep.
And through the first show yesterday, we're up about 3 units. That's great. About 3.5 units over here. But we're making so many bets tonight, I might run out of money in my FanDuel account.
I'm looking at that. I have to use multiple bets there.
I just hope, hopefully we cash more of these bets early so that we can just keep replenishing it from that. But I pulled so much out and I left so little in there that it's like, okay, we're going to make 30 bets tonight. I probably should have, thought about that, but whatever. I wanted my money.
I will sit there and say, you will see that. There's nothing, I'll apologize in advance, but I will sit there and say that, yeah, there are times you'll see me make a half unit bet, and it really is because I'm waiting to see this. I thought Kevin Porter was going to play. Is there news he is out now? Because if he is playing, I'm looking for Kevin Porter. He plays for Milwaukee, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
He was just there at FanDuel, and I went to play him, and then he erased.
Let me give you just some news that just came out. PJ Washington's out, Exum is out, and Coach Kidd says the Mavs, everybody's playing center tonight. He goes, "What's the rotation like?" He goes, "Everyone's playing center tonight."
Okay. I mean, that's kind of what I expected. So the one thing we'll go ahead, we'll switch. So we got at 8:00. We're playing Naz Reid over 17.5 at -120. So if Kevin Porter shows back up, he was at 10.5. I'd play Kevin Porter.
All right, hold on a second. So Naz Reid. Okay, and what's the bet?
Over 17.5 at -20.
17.5 points. -120.
The Bucks are notoriously terrible 3-point defense teams. Reed's coming off a terrible night where playing the Cavaliers, who are one of the best 3-point teams defending, and now they're going to turn around and he's going to play a team that really, for the most part, is probably getting ready to go 1-2-3 Cancun. I like his night. I think he hits 3-4 threes tonight, probably. But I mean, even Ant, who traditionally is 3.5 threes at -110, is 3.5 threes at -180. So it's. I want Kevin Porter because Kevin Porter is going to be a scorer on this team. All right, looks like he's back. Okay, where is he? All
right, so we want Kevin Porter Jr. points.
Yeah, I'm taking Kevin Porter Jr. points at over 11.5 points. He's going to get plenty of reps, I think, tonight.
FanDuel?
Yeah. So,
all right, Kevin Porter Jr. What do we got here? So we got the Four Nations starting up in 20 minutes for hockey.
Yep.
We've got Ryan Spader coming over. So Porter Jr. 11.5 points minus 110.
Yep.
Okay.
Perfectly good.
We got Ryan Spader coming on, the ace of Spader, probably the brightest MLB mind I know. If he was smart, he'd get out of it.
That's what I went to bed at FanDuel, and then he left. And I was like, what the hell happened there? So, yeah. I went to bet him at that number, and then that number disappeared in a second. So, yeah.
All right. Are we done for the 8 o'clock games?
Actually, no, there's 4 of them.
Oh, Jesus. All right. What else we got, Pat? How many games have we done? 2?
We've done 3.
Okay. Very good.
So I'll give a pause right here while I check something out.
I need a nice deep breath. Hey, everybody. NBA live betting show. We will be betting. You found Porter at 10.5 minus 15 at ESPN. They're not going to let me cash out of that either, those bastards. All right. Well, good job finding that, Matt. And I'm going to put that in our chat here. 10.5 minus 115 at ESPN. Okay. Good find, buddy. When we are going this fast, I use unabated. If they don't have the play there, then I'm just going to go off of what Fox is betting it. But you found something better at ESPN. So good job. Nice work. And hopefully he clears both numbers. That would be very nice if that happens.
Yeah. So Toppin's got his 11 points. Kispert's got his 10 points. Koulibaly's that's the guy we need to see what's going on here. That's going to be the guy we're going to worry, because Carrington's got 8, Kaishan's got 8, so both of them should be able to hit their numbers pretty easily. And it's just going to be Koulibaly, who right now is giving us a donut.
I got enough for 3 more bets on FanDuel. So let's go. We got to start cashing. McConnell, I need 2 more assists out of you.
Okay.
Trey Young for the second night is totally going to fuck us. I'm telling you right now. He needs 26 points. This punk is doing nothing already off the bat. Drive me.
We got 8:30 game, which is bowl.
Oh,
9 o'clock games. You got 9:30 games and a 10:30 games. So
I don't know if I'm going to make it.
Yeah.
Are we betting bowl yet? Like last night,
I was just going to be nice and go look at what bowls numbers.
He's got 13.5 minus 105 at DraftKings for his points. For his rebound, last night we got 8.5 points. We also got 5.5 rebounds last night. Tonight it's up to, the only bettable number here is 7.5 plus 10 plus 15.
Yeah, I'd bet that 7.5. I don't think that's going to be an issue.
You would bet the 7.5? Actually, it's plus 15. So let's talk about bowl. Are we going to bet this now before it really gets bet up, or what?
Yeah, I'm going to bet that now.
All right. So bowl is going to be.
I'm just taking the 8.
Okay, 7.5 plus 115 at MGM, and then bowl. And if you don't know this, from the Phoenix, and Phoenix plays Houston this evening, and then bowl's points are basically the same around the industry. DK or BetMGM 13.5 minus 105.
It's very interesting. Grayson Allen's out tonight. Booker's out tonight.
Everyone's out tonight.
Someone's going to have it. I mean, Royce O'Neal's probably going to be there, but Bull's going to have his chance. The only thing I was going to look at was going to be, what is his threes?
Oh, no.
Because
I'm out of cash in MGM. We did it. Good job.
The reason I sit there to say that, because his primary basket that he scores, believe it or not, even though he's 7 foot tall, is a 3. So, he had 4 last night? So yeah, he's not even showing up on the board yet.
Let me bet this. I got enough money.
So, I took the rebound, so I'm fine with that. And then we'll pause. We'll see what's going on. Hey. We're already on the Collier stuff. That part's fine. Looks like Luka will go. Looks like Austin Reeves will go. So there's a bunch of bets that I want to make with that. So Utah was absolutely dreadful in the first half of the last game. And it still went over. So There are a number of ways to have it. Now, granted, their first quarter they've thrown in, they've made this now 60.5. It was 57.5 the last. I don't know how they're able to do that if they're not going to adjust the total, but they're changing the quarter bet. That's come on, that's a little shady. So last game we were getting both first half there, so you can't bet that. I'd bet the half if you're going to bet anything at 121. I think Utah probably plays a little better. Hopefully they just blow by and they're not scared to drive again tonight. But we'll see. We'll have to see how that goes. But the one thing I do want to look at would be the away team points. Oh, even that got judged upon. That's massive number.
All right. If anybody's just joining us, we just hit Bull over 7.5 rebounds plus 15 at MGM, over 13.5 points at minus 105 at MGM as well.
Yeah.
I'm going to count up the number of bets you've made, and therefore I have made to this point. 2, 3, 4.
We'll see.
14.
I mean, we only got every single game going.
22, 23.
Wizards are up 16 at the half.
26, 27, 28, 32, 35 bets. You've now reached a new record, and we are halfway through the slate. Are we going to get to 50 bets tonight, buddy?
25 games? What do you?
Thomas Bryant, 7 rebounds right now.
Nice.
Seriously, I have no idea what we at this point. No clue. 70 bets? You think 70 tonight? Clunan's putting the over-under at 70, 69.5. I'm not. I would be surprised if we had 15 more bets because he's going to start running out of money in his account too if he's putting 60 bets in.
I have calmed it down, and I'm trying to calm it down tonight.
You told me you were going to try and calm it down. You got 35 bets. We're 1 hour into the show. I love it.
I am trying to calm it down. I really actually am.
7 minutes till the puck drop. Yeah, Four Nations. I don't know how many people are actually excited about this thing. I am. I like hockey. I think it'll be fun. Hopefully USA wins because, this could be the last time that we play against Canada because they're going to be our 51st state. You know what I'm saying? Fox. So enjoy the Four Nations because this could be the last time for a long time that we play against Canada and something like that.
Oh, come on.
Is Greenland playing in this tournament as well, or is it just the Four Nations? That's right.
You mean red, white, and blue land?
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Wizards leading the Pacers 60-47.
That
Harrington has 11. Koulibaly has 3. We need Koulibaly to get going.
Well, at least got 3. So we don't need 10 in the second half. That's the positive.
Yeah, that's positive. Hornets Magic 46-44. We cash anything from this one yet?
Just the Nurkic.
We cashed the Nurkic. Was there anything else in this game?
Yeah, Solani's the Saloon's rebounding, which
he's got 1.
One.
What do we need? 5?
Yeah, we need 5. He's getting the minutes though, which is kind of interesting to see. So
Okay.
Payton's got 4, 2, and 3. So like I said, he's going to somehow end up with a double-double. I'm just telling you guys that right now. He does it all the time. Alex Sarr is welcome back. He's 0 for 4.
Uh-huh.
Our favorite guy who we can't bet has got 3 points and 2 rebounds, Vukcevic. I literally tweet at FanDuel every day to free Vukcevic on their thing until we can get some Vukcevic lines.
Good stuff.
I'm trying to do my part. We'll see. So Grimes has got 9. We need 15. Oubre's got 5. We need 16. Edwards has got 3. We need 8. So that's fine. Ubaselli's got 3. We're in the first quarter, by the way, of this game. D'Angelo Russell's got 16 already. So Sharp just got in the game. And the Cavs are blowing out the Raptors 38-13. So this kind of looks like a Detroit-Chicago situation going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's not much we're on in this game. Except for Mobley double-double. Unfortunately, he's yet to score. He does have 2 rebounds. He does have 2 assists.
Oh, no. Is this true? Nick Smith and KCP got ejected?
Did he?
Please
They
tell me
might
it's not true. Because that means we lost Nick Smith.
That means we lost next
Yep.
week.
KCP and Nick Smith ejected. Well,
What's
I mean, you can't complain. You lost we lost the bet because the guy got ejected. It's sports betting. Shit happens.
I
Simple
don't
as
think
that.
Nick Smith is ejected from what I see. I see it only as KCP.
That's not true.
I just look at the you see Nick Smith ejected?
Again, I think Underdog NBA does a really good job with this.
Okay.
I trust them.
All right. So if Underdog's the one reporting, that's fine. Yeah, they've also pulled all the player markets out.
Yeah,
so.
and the Magic beat reporter says Nick Smith has been ejected. They're playing the Hornets. So
Okay.
there you go.
Right. Got it.
Stick up for it. Hey, in about 10 minutes, we'll be talking to my buddy Ryan Spader, Ace of Spader, one of my favorite guys and really the best baseball guy that I know. He is a savant, and he's a military. He was in the Marines. He works for the government. He does all sorts of shit, but his true passion is baseball. So if you're interested in talking baseball or listening to it, we'll do that. But again, number one, we're going to be betting the NBA tonight. That's it. And the Four Nations from the NHL is about to start. And then what else do we have? We got, trying to see here. College basketball.
Yeah, we've got a couple plays with that. So we do have some more plays because I told you we still have one more game.
Well, hold on. What's the line on Bradley that we need? 8?
8.5.
Okay. And they are up on the Salukis by 7 at halftime. So that's really nice. Good.
Yeah.
That's looking good. And we got Drake. And Drake is not started yet, if I'm correct.
They're 9 o'clock, I believe.
Okay. Very good. Cash Castle. Cash another.
Oh, we did. Nice. There he goes. We'll take that.
Nick Smith gets ejected. Castle picks up the slack.
Yep. We will take that.
Okay.
It was kind of interesting with JV playing with Sabonis. The Kings were really playing around with that in the last game. Be interested to see what they do tonight, especially playing the Pelicans, who are absolutely dreadful down low. We talked about that so many times as when you play the Pelicans, you want to basically just take who's ever playing center on the other team.
Yeah.
But we do have some plays in this game that we're going to get to. So Jose Alvarado is going to start at point guard tonight. A little bit different for the Pelicans. Really not a score first point guard. Definitely a guy who's going to pass. He's going to play defense. Sabonis has been trying to kind of find his way around this, so I really can't play him. If they get 20 points, he probably will, but I can't play him with that. But what we're going to play is we're going to play DeMar DeRozan over 3.5 rebounds. This is hit in 7 of 8 games. I'm shocked the books have not moved this yet. It is at minus 130. We get a little juiced, but we are playing
rebounds?
3.5.
All right, let me see if I can find a better number.
While he's finding another number, we're also going to play Trey Murphy over 21.5. So we've been riding Trey Murphy for a while. He's bucked us once. He's hit 4 other games. So he continues to basically be one of the reasons they shipped out Brandon Ingram. The Kings don't really play any defense, especially he's going to go up against DeMar DeRozan, who gives up a ton of threes. And then we're going to go to JV. I'm going to play JV over 7.5 points. He had 13 last night versus the Mavs. I'm hoping that he plays again down low. He's the better matchup down low than looking at the other guys. So that's where we're going to go right now. And I'm trying to get all these in.
All right, I have no idea who you
Starting
just said after Trey Murphy, but hold on a second. It doesn't even matter because I got to get the Murphy bet in here. Trey Murphy, 21.5 minus 15 at MGM. Sound good?
Yeah, that's fine.
And then you're putting a bet in there too?
Yeah, putting the Valanciunas bet in.
All right. Let's go. DeRozan. How much time do we have to get these in?
None.
That's it. We're done. Too late.
Yeah.
Fuck me in the goat ass.
Yep.
All right, let's go. Pelicans.
All right, so yeah, the Wizards off that back-to-back. That's going to be really tight here. Come and see what's happening. I'm trying to see where some of the rotations that are playing. All right, Grimes has got 9. Let's see if we can get that home. Oubre's up to 8, so that's good. Let's go. It'd be nice if the Dancing Bear can get involved, but yeah. Cleveland has just kept on scoring, and the Raptors haven't, so it's 43-17. Welcome back, RJ Barrett. I don't know at all what this team is doing. I really don't. I mean, we talked about them just basically loading up a bunch of theirs. Trae Young is having his worst game at the Garden so far, 1 for 5. You talked about that. He does have 2 points. We only need 8, so we're on pace for that. Congo's got 2. I know somebody took him for 15, so I'll give you his update.
Give me the
Part on his way to having a double-double. He played 39 minutes last night. I was a little worried about that. They're up 11. The Pistons and the Bulls, I mean, I want to take Detroit -5 based on what we saw. I just got to see Chicago have a sense. But so personally, I am on Detroit -6. We talked about Minnesota. We talked about some of the Miami bets we're good on. Some things for OKC. We're going to take a little break here. We got an 8:30 game. We talked about Bowl. A very interesting game. We're waiting to see if Tari Eason is going to Sengun is going to go. Looks like he will. So I'm looking at that based on now that I've got the numbers in. So we shall see. Yes, as you said, we're down. So we've hit Castle. We've hit Nurkic.
We're not down, are we?
We're not down. No.
I mean, you said we're down. I mean, I don't know. We're down.
I was going to say I'm down to 8 units left, but I have access to more units if I need to.
All right, so MGM, we got the Murphy in. They don't want to give me the DeRozan at FanDuel. It's driving me nuts. And then Joe Val is over 7.5 points, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's not even going to start right there, so you're going to have time. That number's jumped, though. After the game started, it's jumped from -118 to -136.
You can get a 118 at MGM. But again, these books, I don't think they want us getting these bets in, man. I mean, they're just taking their freaking sweet-ass time with this.
Well, Ramon, that's what I was saying. I think there is a multiple unit 10-point easy parlay that you can get with the Wizards guys because they play so many minutes and they're all getting the volume to get 10 points. It's just the books give you 12.5, 13.5. And normally what will happen is one guy will go off and the other guys all stay down. But they'll all probably get around 10 points, which is what we're doing. So if Koulibaly gets 10 points, we cash plus 500. So, yeah, we're perfectly fine. Kispert's been that guy who's actually been tearing it up too, coming off the bench, which he does every year. He's playing a team that really doesn't care right now. So I do kind of wonder if the Pacers need a change of coach. I definitely think they do because I think they need a change of philosophy. So if you're going to continue playing no defense every year and wondering why you're not winning games, it's going to continue happening. So,
all right, just listen. If nobody got the bets in, the DeRozan bets and that stuff, just about every one of those bets are now better juice. You're just going to have to rush to get it and hope that, DeRozan doesn't get a rebound or, something else like that. So let's look at some of the other things. How's Mobley doing with our double-double? We love ourselves from Mobley. Look who's here. Hold on a second. Screw that. We got my man, Ryan Spader's here. What up, Spader?
What's happening, fellas?
What do you got in there? You got a Chew, you got Zen. What's going on there?
There you go. You nailed it.
Little Zen action.
Yeah.
Little Zen action. Yeah. I tried Zen for about a month. Then my gum started bleeding. I'm not doing it anymore, bro. It was just too much for me. Yeah, not great.
Isn't really trying. I don't think.
I think that's enough. I think that was enough for me. By the way, Sean Fox, my co-host, He might be coming in and just being like, "Hey guys, I need to place this bet," and he'll let us know. So we're live betting. But I do want to congratulate Spader here. Another Super Bowl from your Eagles. How are you, friend?
Awesome, brother.
Did you riot in Philadelphia?
No, because I'm still in Virginia here, but it looks like Philly did some damage. I saw people tearing down stop signs and traffic lights and stuff. I don't get it, honestly. Like, win a Super Bowl, let's destroy our city. But right on. I did the same shit when I was at Penn State and they beat Ohio State.
Yeah.
We all.
I remember taking down the goalposts at Kansas one year, and we carried it about 1.5 miles, dumped it in a lake. That's about. And then I was in a riot at Southern Illinois University. That was fun. Trying to push a semi truck over and get mace in the mouth. That's the only 2 riots I've been in.
One of the coolest I had was when we were up there at Penn State. When I was there, sophomore year maybe, I was walking around with a 12-pack of Natty Light.
Yeah.
And I was 19 or 20 years old, not supposed to be drinking. I get stopped by a cop on a horse. You know what? No, it was when Bin Laden got killed. We all rioted. And
that's a good
reason, right? Everybody's going nuts. Yeah, good reason. And I get stopped by a cop on a horse because I'm drinking beers outside and I'm not 21. And the dude celebrating himself, he shows me his Marine Corps tattoo, and he's like, "Yo, throw me one." And I threw the guy a beer on a horse.
Oh, yeah. I like it. That's a great story, Spader. I like that. Hey, let's talk some baseball, buddy. And Foxy, if you got a baseball question, by all means, throw it out there. But the Mets get Alonso. Let's talk about the NL East. So last year, the Braves were supposed to be the greatest team ever. Then the Phillies were trying to get back to the World Series. The Mets, who can never get out of their own way. It seems like the Mets are putting together a decent team outside of their rotation. Just a little breakdown from this NL East, my friend.
I think they got 3 of the best teams in not just the National League East, not just the National League, but baseball. You look at it, and realistically, all 3 teams could make the postseason. I don't think that's going to happen. Because the easy way out is to say, so they're going to beat up in each other or whatever. Just because baseball, you're not going to see 3 teams. I'd be shocked if you get all 3 of them in the postseason. I don't care. I want the Phillies to still win the division. I think the Braves are stacked. The Mets, it seems like every year they approach the season with an entirely new game plan. So this year, I got to be honest, even as a Phillies fan, I think as a baseball fan, you got to appreciate Pete Alonso going back to New York. I think he belongs there. I hate the Mets. If the Philly guy in me hates the Mets, but I think ever since they won that World Series in 2008, I've been able to separate myself from just being a Phillies fan to appreciating baseball as a whole. I mean, hell, if they didn't win in 2008, I might not be talking to you guys right now because I would be all in on Philly still.
Maybe they would have won in 09 if they didn't win in 08,
That one still crushes me.
That
Cliff
hurts
Lee
you?
pitched so great in that series.
Yeah.
Nothing hurts more than 11, though. That was the worst for me. So painful.
Yeah.
But speaking of the Phillies, I do think we're going to see some shakeup with their lineup. I got to be honest. I send Sam Fold, who's in their front office. I send him a shit ton of one-way texts. He doesn't answer, but I know he reads them. And he never tells me to shut the hell up. So I've been pestering him all offseason with numbers about why Bryce Harper should be batting leadoff in that lineup.
I know.
I think we're going to see him at least in the 2-hole this season. I do think Schwarber is going to be back in that lineup. MLB actually posted a projected lineup with Turner in the leadoff slot, Harper in the 2-hole, and then they had Schwarber back down 4. I can't remember who they put in the 3 spot. But Phillies, when you look at their offense, the only real difference is Kepler. And I think what you're going to get from Kepler is just an everyday outfielder, something that they haven't had for a while. It's just going to be a matter of is it going to be Rojas or is it going to be Marsh? Are we going to keep on platooning? Marsh has never really hit lefties well, is what everybody will tell you. Philly will tell you. But he hasn't really had an opportunity to do so. I really don't like when people are like, oh, yeah, this guy can't hit lefties. And you look at his numbers. Well, he's got 21 plate appearances against lefties. You never give him a chance. I always default back to, and I know you're here in this area, for when the Nationals signed Jason Worth.
Oh, yeah.
Jason Worth was a guy for the longest time who would only get the opportunity to face lefties, and he crushed lefties his entire career.
Yep.
Never really had a chance to face righties until he got with the Phillies. And he proved to be not just an everyday player, but really a leader of a team when he got to DC, and kind of blossomed into that with Philly. So I don't like the idea that Marsh can't hit lefties. He'll never hit lefties. Maybe give him a shot, see what he can do. So I like their lineup, though, top to bottom. I just want to see Harper up in the one hole, or at least the two.
All right, Spader's a winner. The second he came on, we cashed Tobias Harris scoring in the first 3 minutes. So we did that. That's terrific. I'm going to base
that never happened when he was in Philly.
No, you hate him.
Well, he got a bad rap in Philly. He had about 15 points a game when he was in Philly, but he was never going to be that 20-point guy that they really wanted to hit him to blossom too.
One game sticks out in my mind towards the end of his time in Philly. He had 0 points, which I don't know. From a 15-point-a-game guy, I really can't recall seeing a guy go the entire game without a single point. That was something. And maybe I'm making it up. You guys got a ton of people here commenting. I'm sure somebody will tell me I'm making it up, and he scored, I don't know, 8.
Nah, you're fine. Don't worry about it.
I remember 0.
Yeah. We're not bringing you on.
He had some games, but in his beginning years of Philly, in 2022, he averaged 15 points per game. He averaged 16-point games in 2021. He averaged 21.8 in 20. The problem is it kind of all went down the hill, and everybody basically was expecting. And then you expect all the other issues they had, where Ben Simmons, James Harden, all those guys not living up to essentially what they thought they were getting. And I think he really basically became the brunt, just kind of the poster child of what was wrong. But getting back to the Phillies, don't you think the biggest question for Phillies is going to be at the closer? If Romano comes back healthy, or because if he doesn't, there's nobody really left.
Well, I hate seeing Hoffman go. I think the story behind Hoffman being with the Phillies and him just I think he was throwing BP or something to Harper as a free agent. And Harper was like, yeah, we got to sign this guy. And sure enough, he really, really pitched well for Philly. I hate that. I think fans view it sort of as, in probably a couple of years from now, if both of them pitch well, fans will say, oh, yeah, the Phillies and the Blue Jays traded Hoffman for Romano. I mean, I wish they could have signed both of them. I think Hoffman is a bona fide closer at this point. Romano's got the stuff. It is just a matter of whether or not he can come back. But the one thing I will say, I don't think in this game today, being so analytics focused and everything, that you really need that bona fide closer. It's great to have, but the one that always stands out to me is that what was they were the Indians then, the Indians team that ended up facing the Cubs in the World Series. What year is that? 16?
2016, my friend.
That actually led the major leagues in runs. They were 1,000-run team. So yes, okay, if Philly's going to go that route, but I think I basically not only Hoffman go, Dominguez going in the trade basically to Baltimore and flourishing essentially in there, basically really left that bullpen kind of that's the open question. The front staff looks good. The everyday ball players look good for Philly. It's just going to be the question of the bullpen is going to cost them some games this year.
Well, the reason I bring up that Indians team is because I think that caused a shift in baseball because they were using their best relievers, guys who Andrew Miller sticks out in the fourth, fifth inning. And I think for a lot of teams that changed the way that they approach their bullpen. And as far as Sir Anthony goes, I think the wheels fell off for him in Philadelphia. And then I hate it. Honestly, I hated the trade getting Estevez. I was talking to the guys over on WIP all the time, being like, yo, we just got rid of Sir Anthony and brought back Sir Anthony. And, a lot of them are, oh, no, his numbers are great and everything. Yeah. And I mean, the baseball card numbers are great, but when you look into them a little bit, you don't even have to go that far. It's Sir Anthony Dominguez, and that's exactly what they got.
All right, this is our NBA live betting show, but got to talk some baseball. Love bringing on Ryan Spader. Obviously, not obviously, Project 186 parlay. We'll talk about that in a second. More important than anything else, who wins the Rocker Mahomes series, senior fight? They are fighting. If you didn't know that, they almost got into a fight in New Orleans. Now there is a fight between the two. I'm taking Rocker just because I still think he's roided out. And I think Pat Mahomes Sr. is just going to be too drunk to win.
Yeah, I saw that going around, and something that I've noticed about that, I don't know if it's like some legal thing. It was the video was originally posted by this account that posts a ton of Barstool videos that they then repost from that account. But that account that posts this video originally has like no context to the video, no caption, and it has no followers. So there's no way.
But apparently they're fighting. Like Portnoy came out and said,
I think the thing in public, I think that was,
you think it's bullshit?
I don't know what you call it. Not a hoax, but sort of a setup and just to preface the fight. And I do think just looking at the guys, Rocker is a lot bigger, and me, I'm being only 5'8". I know damn well that
bullshit. You are not 5'8". I just lost an inch of height over the last 6 years.
Would you stop taking HGH?
Now I'm 5'8". You're like 5'6".
Whatever I am.
You're totally 5'6".
Well, I'm just saying, it's I know well that just because Rocker's bigger, he's not necessarily going to win, but just the man looks like a force, and I feel like it probably wouldn't be fun to get connected in the face by a guy who used to throw 99 miles an hour and still looks pretty freaking. He still looks like he could bring it.
Yeah, absolutely, man, absolutely. He looks completely yoked. He's juiced, and I would not mess with him. All right, give me a futures bet. What's your favorite futures bet in baseball, Spader?
Anything. I'll tell you right now. My sleeper for the American League MVP, and I don't even know if it's fair to say it's a sleeper anymore after the second half he had, but that's going to be Lawrence Butler. Lawrence Butler absolutely brings it for the Athletics. The only thing he can't really do yet is field. My opinion on Lawrence Butler is that he is he's really what everybody thinks Ellie De La Cruz is. It's not to knock Ellie De La Cruz, but when you compare the two's second half numbers last year, final 3 months, you got De La Cruz 76 games at 266, 335, 474, and Butler in 73 games, 302, 346, 597. Butler's got him in everything except, of course, the stolen bases. And De La Cruz had 27 in those 76 games. And Butler wasn't really, I mean, he was half. He still stole 14 bases. So I like Lawrence Butler as a 30-30 guy next year. I think that you could probably get pretty good odds on that. Funny enough, FanDuel doesn't even have him up there as a 30 home run guy, which leads me to believe he's going to be at least, based on some of the other guys and some of the numbers there, he's going to be at least plus 900 there as a 30 home run guy. So I like Lawrence Butler for anything, but sleeper MVP, if you can get him around 50 to 1 or so, what is that, plus 5,000? I think you're getting a really good wager. But I'm more inclined to lean towards that. If you can get him for a 30-30 guy, if you can get him for 30 home runs or even 20-20, that's where I'm going to be laying my money early on.
Hey, real quick, Foxy, Brian Smith wants to know about the Duke game in 30 minutes. You got anything on the Duke game tonight or no?
I think the line's like 18.5.
Yeah. He's saying blowout city, so we're
I
not
mean,
messing with that.
it's actually 24. So
Yeah, we're not messing with that. Fuck that.
It's gonna be, yeah. I mean, if you want to take minus 24, they're probably going to be up by 20 at halftime, and if they're not, they're probably not covering 24.
Hey, Foxy, anything else for Spader before we run?
The only thing I was going to say, do you think there's any advantage essentially with the Orioles are going to play in Sacramento, aren't they? Or they're playing in the minor league stadium or the
A's. Yeah.
The A's. Sorry, the A's, not the Orioles. Yeah.
The only thing that I see there in terms of them benefiting is I do think they're going to have sort of like that home crowd feel that they didn't have last year. They're going to sell out those games, and whether or not these people are fans of the Athletics, that remains to be seen. But I think they are going to grow a lot of fans there organically because, like I said, with Lawrence Butler, this is an exciting team. You got Lawrence Butler, you got Brent Rooker. Back to the days when I messed everybody's names up there. Hold on. But you got Rooker. You got a lot of exciting players on that team. And I do think that they're going to organically develop some fans. It's just a matter of where they're going to land after that. I guess Vegas is the favorite. I don't know where that stands, but last I saw, it wasn't seeming to work out. I think it would be hilarious if after all that they ended up back in Oakland.
Yeah, that would be crazy, man. They went back to Oakland, but it'd have to be the same old stadium. They're not going to build them a new stadium.
No, it doesn't seem that way.
It's not happening.
And I think the stadium's already leased out now.
Yeah, forget about it. It's done. All right, Spader, Project 186 Parlay. Talk about it, buddy. Anything you want to plug?
186 Project 186 Parlay, as you know. I've been doing this for, I think this will be my 6th or 7th season. I bet on every single baseball game every single day. And what I'll do is I'll not just wager on every single game. I'll tier them. Usually I do about 2, 3, 4 tiers based on how many games there are that day. A full slate, 15 games will give me 4 tiers where I have 3 4-team parlays and 1 3-team parlay. And then in the end, of course, go ahead and parlay all of them together. I have had a couple over the years where I've nailed every single game. However, the 15 for 15 evades me. On that, I will say one of my subscribers last season, I went 14-1 one day, and son of a bitch's favorite team was a team that I wagered against. He didn't want to do so he went ahead and flipped that. He went 15-0 and turned $1.76 into I think it was like 24 grand or something.
Wow. That's insane, man. Well, I'll be talking about your stuff over here at Nuke the House, so we'll connect again, my friend. Thank you very much, and thank you for joining us from a CIA interrogation room. It looks very
all right, man. Great nice. Talking to you guys. Holden, miss you, buddy.
At the Ace of Spader, follow him. He's the best baseball follow out there. Take care, Rye.
Later.
Good to see you, pal. Love the dude. Absolutely sensational. You and him are just savants. I mean, it's just, you do it in a different sport. He does it in baseball. It's spectacular, man. He's, again, one of the best baseball mind, probably my favorite baseball mind out there. Hey, we got a lot of betting to do in the NBA, don't we, Fox? Don't we have a shit ton to do here?
We got some stuff. We got some 9:00 stuff that's there. We're gonna have a little bit of time that's going on. So OKC has started off terrible. Down 11 right now. Start the first quarter. The Pistons and Bulls are in a grudge match. If you've been watching this game, there's been 3 technical fouls already. So I think the Bulls were a little pissed. That's there. We got the Wizards beating the crap out of the Pacers. And somehow Koulibaly's still stuck at 3 points. He's 1 for 7. Not really looking for a shot. So that's going to be kind of disheartening, but he's still in there. But yeah, they're up on 25 points. The Pacers are definitely thinking about. There's a nice little mini break that they're going to get here. The Spurs have battled all the way back. They're down within 12. We cashed Tobias Harris. We cashed Order. He's doing pretty well. He got a nice 5 points again. That's going on. So hands in for his second stint here. The Spurs are down 10 now. Tatum looking pretty good. If you got king of the court right now, he's at 23, 10, and 6. So, so he's probably going to get 30 plus. So we will see. They're playing battle in there. They're definitely not giving up here. So
how's Isaiah Collier doing? That's our other guy.
He doesn't start till 9 o'clock.
Oh, he's not even playing yet. Forget about it. By the way, this is our second biggest show. It's our biggest show since our debut show. So thanks to everybody for joining us right now, including X. We got about 325 viewers. I feel great about it. Foxy's already got 30-something bets out there. We probably got more to come. There's more games starting up in 24 minutes. And then we do have the Four Nations underway. We're on the over
5.5.
What is that? 5.5. It's 1-0 Canada. 1-0 51st state over Sweden with 8 minutes to play in the first period.
It would be nice if Cashon could get this 10.5 for us pretty quickly. That would be nice. He's been stuck in.
I honestly, I have no idea. What the hell are we doing? Where are we with the bets?
Well, we just cashed Justin Edwards, so that's another one.
Oh,
There's the 7.5. We can cash that. If we're looking at Hauser's got 7, we need 10. Kind of going forward here, so we just need him. Actually, Hauser. Nope, that was the wrong screen. So Hauser still got 7. So we should get some more time here. He's definitely not done for the night. We talked about Nick Smith getting ejected. Nothing we can do. Saloon has come in. He's given us 3 rebounds. We're 2 rebounds away.
Saloon took his spot. So, I mean, listen, we got screwed there, but at least we got a guy that can maybe pick up the slack and push for us.
Obi Toppin's trying to keep the Pacers in here now. He's got 20 points, so he's hit 5 threes. The Pacers back within 13 here. So that's at least good news for our guys to stay in the game. So from a Sixers perspective, we talked about Grimes. We need 15. He's got 13 at halftime. We need 16.5 from Oubre. We've got 12 at halftime. Yabusele's the one guy who's just kind of standing around watching them play, so he's only got 3. Not really doing anything. Daron Sharp, we need 10. He's got 6 at halftime. So all those are basically, it looks like we might go 4 out of 5 for that game. Mobley's got 6 and 9. They're up 26. They're just absolutely just putting the thumping on them as much as they can thump them. Really not a good game at all. Barnes had 31 last night. He's got 6 at the half. Young at least got 5 points. He's up to there. Guy's still stuck on 2. He's only played 9 minutes. I don't know what's going on from his minute here. A little surprised at that. Definitely going with Yang a little bit more.
All right. Are we done with? I need to bring up something that I just found on X.
Yeah,
I'm talking to Maddie about the crowd we got, which is nice. You're all about business. You keep winning. Okay. I got to bring something up here. So I didn't even talk sex last night. Real quick. Men who have sex once a month are 45% more likely to have cardiovascular disease compared to those who have sex 2 to 3 times a week. So here's my question. That's a big gap. Once a month as opposed to like 8 to 10 times a month. What if you're getting it on 5 to 7 times a month, Fox? You're a smart guy.
You also got to know the age. Age we got to talk about. There's got to be a range of age that's different. So let's say I've been married now.
I mean, you're once a year probably.
We're on our 25th. We're on our 25th year. So we were probably born to that lower percentage tile there. So but yeah, when I was younger, it was more. But yeah,
I'm not married yet, so we're still having fun. Does a silicone doll count? Ramon, that's disgusting. Okay, no, it doesn't count. I'm sorry.
Does the robot doll count? That's where
skin contact is very important, and you're just getting skin to silicone, so it really doesn't count. Okay, back to the NBA. Let's have a segue to the NBA. All right, friend, we do have more games, believe it or not, that are starting up. We got this Phoenix-Houston game, which is just about to tip. Then we have two more games at 9 o'clock, Lakers at Utah, Portland at Denver. And that's interesting because Porter Jr.'s out, and I think Gordon's out too for the Nuggets.
Yeah, that was what we were waiting on the news, whether they were going to play. So Strother will play again tonight. Zeke Naji will actually get a start tonight. That's new. So
he's been good.
We are thinking that Jeremy Grant will not go tonight. Aiden will not go for Portland tonight.
Can I give you the starting lineup for the Nuggets?
Yeah, it's Murray, Braun, Strother.
Okay. Yeah, Strother and Naji are in the starting lineup.
So I mean, I got to look and see what they're making me pay a premium for guys that may or may not there. I will tell you, Jokic has not gone it for a triple-double in several games tonight. So I would not be playing that. But the one thing I want to look at, and that's when I just got kind of confirmation on the Phoenix game. I'm going to give out one more play. We're going to take Royce O'Neal for 3-3.
Ooh, Royce O'Neal, you say?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tell me what where we can get that at.
Yes, I will. Royce O'Neal points, correct?
No, threes.
Oh, threes. All right. So
I got minus 130. That's what I just took.
Minus 128. All right. 2.5 threes is minus 20 at BetMGM. So if you're going to bet that, and that game is starting in what, like a minute?
Now. Yeah.
Now.
Literally now.
All right. So I might not even get probably not even going to get the bet out in the Discord because by the time you get it. So here, just a show play, over 2.5 threes, Royce O'Neal, Phoenix Houston game. That's the bet. That's the best number. You're going to be paying a lot more juice elsewhere, and this game is underway.
Yes.
The game is underway. So let's see if the juice dropped a little bit on O'Neal. Oh, it's minus 145.
Yeah.
What the hell did that change?
If you're looking at the Lakers game, so let's talk. Doncic has dropped 4 points from the game 2 nights ago. He was at 27.5 for his debut. He's now at 23.5. They're predicting another blow up. LeBron is at 24.5. He got the 24 last game. So Austin Reeves is where I'm going to play. We played him at 18.5 last time. We're going to play him again at 18.5. He's done this in 5 consecutive games, and he's done it with room to spare. So we're going to play Austin Reeves at 18.5. He's not playing the All-Star game, so perfectly fine with that. We're going to play AR over 18.5.
All right, let me give you the best number, okay? So the best number is going to be at FanDuel, and a lot of books are setting him at 19.5. So the best number for Austin Reeves will be FanDuel, 18.5 minus 20. That'll be the Lakers game tonight.
Yep. And the other guy, we're going to go back. Another guy we've been playing a lot in this game. We played him in the last game. He cashed very, very easily. Nothing to worry. We're going to go back to Hachimura, and we're going to go ahead and take his points at even for 15 points.
Okay. So Rui Hachimura. Are you there?
I'm here.
All right. I'm just trying to get that in. All right. Rui Hachimura. And you said it's even money?
Yep.
Okay. 14.5 even money. You can get that at FanDuel or DraftKings. So if you want to go FanDuel, go FanDuel. You want to go DraftKings, go DraftKings. Rui Hachimura, 14.5 even money. Okay.
Yep. Then we're going to go back to Jordan Clarkson. We were on Jordan Clarkson last time. We were on his points this time. We're going to shift over to the threes. He got a ton of looks last game, and he still was able to knock down 3 threes. So we're going to take 3 threes at minus 10.
All right. So we've got, who is this again?
Jordan Clarkson.
All right. Jordan Clarkson. Over 2.5 threes.
Yep.
And I will get you the best number on that one. For Clarkson, we are going to want to bet that at BetMGM minus 105 will be the best number you're going to get.
And the last thing, we're going to play Dalton Connect at 7.5, and we're going to play that for a half unit.
All right, Dalton. I'm not playing that pussy. Forget. You know what? If you're going to cry, get over yourself, bro. I'm done with Dalton.
I understand. I think the number's too low for him. That's the reason.
Give me the number again. You got him at
7.5.
7.5 points at what?
Minus 115.
Minus 115. FanDuel, I suppose.
Half unit. Yep.
And 0.5 units. All right. I will not. That's the one play I'm not going to tail. I refuse to tail that pussy.
All right. That's your prerogative.
Royce O'Neal. By the way, if you want to, if you were going to bet Royce O'Neal, you can get his over threes right now at. Oh no, he hit one. Did he hit two? Because he's up to 4.5 now.
I don't know. I'm still researching the next game.
Well, I'll just say this. If you did.
All right. The other game we gave pre-flop, we're on Isaiah Collier, everything. We're on Walker Kessler. Where are you finding that? Been looking for Bronny. Do I got to go to featured?
Yeah, you're going to have to find him. I don't see him anywhere.
Bronny James featured. There you go. Bronny James has scored 2 points. There we go. 135. Yep.
Plus 135.
We'll take that for a half unit.
Okay, give me a second. I'm still catching up with all your other bets.
I'll type that in.
Yes. Thank you.
Yep.
So Bronny's at FanDuel.
Yep.
Under featured.
Yep. I don't know.
Or popular. Is it popular or featured?
Popular than Bronny James featured.
Bronny James featured to score 2+ points plus 135. All right, let's go, Bronny. Step it up, big guy. Am
I taking the 5 personally? Yes, I am. But
you're taking the 5?
I took the 5 personally. It's plus 550.
How many times does he hit that?
Once.
Oh, you did get that. Okay, so you got it. All right, guys.
It all depends. If you're taking Bronny James, your bet better be the Lakers minus 9.5. You better already have that in pocket because that's the only way he sees the floor.
You already bet the Lakers.
I bet the Lakers at 7.5. Yes.
Yeah. Now it's up to 9.
Correct. So this is another revenge game that you basically look at Jackson Hayes. I was looking at that as well. Yes, he got a lot of dunks. He got his 10 points. I've taken that personally at 8.5. I was really shocked that he didn't get really any rebounds whatsoever. And that's kind of one of the things to kind of look at when you look at LeBron James kind of going forward. Is he going to be your main rebounder? Which is the other guys I'm going to get. Like, I could take 12 plays in this game. I really could.
I know. I don't.
There are a lot of things that I like in this game because of the way the Jazz play with a ton of pace. There is a play I am going to take, and you can take it or not, but I'm taking Austin Reeves at over 4.5 rebounds for plus 116.
What do you like about that one?
It's hit in 5 of the last 6 games. The Jazz are going to miss the long shots, which leads to long rebounds. He generally gets enough plays in there, and I think it's going to hit.
Full unit?
Yes, full unit.
Yeah, and the best number you're going to get is at FanDuel plus 16. Yeah, that's nice.
I'm perfectly fine with that full unit bet. Yeah.
Okay. So let me get that bet in. I think we might have hit 40. We might have hit 40 bets. And there's still a couple games later on tonight, too. So
see, I don't feel 40. I mean, I'm close.
You don't feel like it, but it's just
I don't feel like it.
I'm going to say there's 30. I'm going to guess. Hey, chat, serious question. Give me the number of how many bets Fox has made tonight. I'm just curious to see.
But again, every team in the league is playing. So
Fox, I'm not saying this is a bad thing. I love it. I love doing the show. It keeps me like on my toes. It's a fast 3 hours. That being said, I also think it's kind of fun to say, hey, what's going on here? So let's see here. Jazz 10 plus, 2-0 Canada.
We cashed TJ McConnell a long time ago. He's got 7 assists. So it's
I'll give you this. You're brave to take an over in a Finland game, any Finland game.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
2-0 Canada. We're in the second period, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Koulibaly is going to kill us. We just got 11 from George. What do we need? Do we need 11.5 or do we need 10.5?
Well, every time I got money back in my FanDuel account, I just keep betting.
Yeah. Kaiser and George cashes 10.5. So that
all right. Hauser at 7. Does he play in the fourth?
Yes. The game. It's a 12-point game.
All right. We need 3 points out of him. Saloon needs 2 rebounds.
Yep. He's in 2 for a while.
Trey Young's going to fuck us again. He's got 7. We need 26. I hate the guy. Where are we on Mobley?
I'll have to look here.
I can look at it. I mean,
they're up 100 points.
They are. They're up 25. So he's gonna, if he's getting it, it needs to. He's got 6 and 9.
He's got it needed in the third quarter.
So we're gonna be. He get 4 points and a rebound. He can get that in the third quarter.
Yep.
Gay.
Grimes got 13. We need 15. Oubre's got 12. We need 17. So that's looking fine. Sharp's got 6 and we need 10. That game's still at halftime waiting to come out. We cashed Kaiser on George, so that goes through. Big parlay is really depending a lot on Koulibaly, who's decided to have his worst night tonight.
Bam has 13. We need him to get 17. They're just underway in the second quarter.
Yeah,
Bam's ham
right now.
Let's go, Bam.
Bam's doing well. So yeah, that part's doing that. Like we look at the game, Atlanta's game. Young's got 7. He's got 7 and 9. He only played 9 minutes. Very interesting. Trying to figure out why that was. I got to watch a little bit of that game. See what's going on.
Haskell won for us already.
Yeah,
that's good. Joe Val 3 points. We need him to get 8. Second quarter. That's fine. Trey Murphy. We need 22 points. We're halfway through the second quarter. He's got 4. Bull rebounds.
3. If you watch this, they're on him right away. There's no way he's going to get 5 threes. They're right in his water.
Did Bull start tonight?
Bull started tonight. Power forward.
He's got 1 rebound and no points. So he's off to a slow start. And we're only 5.5 minutes into the game. Never mind.
Keon Ellis, 22 points already.
Who?
Keon Ellis, the off the bench for the Kings in the second quarter. He is basically lighting it up right now.
Bazelis has 4, screwed us last night, but treated us well before then. We need him to get 13. He's got 4, and there's 7.5 left in the second quarter, so he's fine. Dayron Sharp, 6 points. We need him to get 4 more, and they're just underway in the second half.
Yep.
Okay, those are looking pretty good. I did get in on OKC minus 10.5. They're getting their asses kicked. They're down 11 right now. Yeah, just underway in the second quarter, about 4 minutes.
They can pull up the defense whenever they want to at times. So we'll see how this kind of goes. So Bull got his 1 rebound. So right now they played 5 minutes. There's only been 6 minutes played. So he's going to sit the bench here to go to a more of a smaller unit. But they're actually winning right now, which is kind of odd. But yeah. And then we're going to get ready for this Denver-Portland game, which I was diving into when we got erupted. So
okay, real quick. We got Caruso still to come. All right, that's fine. Total points over 6.5. We got Bradley in Southern Illinois. Bradley is a bet that Foxy bets every single freaking show. I think he bet every single Bradley game. They're up 9. We got a minus 8.5. There's 2.5 minutes to play. So that'll be a little sweat.
And the game's still in the first period, too. So it's not in the second period yet.
It says half 2. Bradley?
No, Canada.
Oh, Canada. Yeah, I'm not worried about Canada. It'll be fine.
Yeah. So, yeah, I've got that. I'm watching it. much as I can.
What do we got? 2 goals already. So
Yeah. I've got Bradley up 11 with 2 minutes to go.
I'm fine with that. We're gonna be fine. You can't go 30-10 with 3 bets. Good point, Ramon. Good point, buddy. Love it. Are you expecting USA to get you to 5 or 6 goals by themselves? LOL.
I'm expecting the ghost of Teemu Selanne to come out and score for Finland.
Oh, God, what a great answer. Let's go, Teemu Selanne. Oubre, 14 points. We need him to get 3 more. We are in the start of the 3rd quarter, so that's looking good. I tailed Mel. So what else do we have? Yabusele, just underway second half again. He's got 5 points. We need him to get to 14, so he needs to pick it up. I also got him at 13. Our parlay is crazy right now. Let's get that home. Walker Kessler still yet to play. Aaron Wiggins, about 5 minutes into the 2nd quarter, he's got 2. We need him to get 14.
Yep.
And outside of that,
I don't know why you don't. I mean, the Finland team has guys who could score. You've got Sebastian Aho, you got Ropi Hintz, you got Ratinen. You've got guys that can definitely light the lamp. Barkov. They may not have goaltending of the other clubs, which I think is the issue. I don't think so. I think every team scores in every game. I see that game as like 4-2. Is probably more the closest one on a 5.5. But yeah, I expect Finland to score about 2 goals. But we'll see. I mean, we'll see how the defense is being played. So.
I mean, Mel is she's coming after you tonight.
I mean, she's perfectly fine. It's a hockey. She's wearing her pride. Like, I'm not an American, but
You're not an American?
No, I am. But
what the hell are you then? Are you a Russian?
Yeah, Bradley's up by 14 with 19 seconds.
I know. I was just looking at that. Let's go, Bradley. Let's cash that sucker. Then we'll get Drake home later on tonight. I mean, basically, if you blind bet Bradley, you're doing pretty well this season, aren't you?
They've been a very good basketball team. Them and Drake are really good.
Bradley basketball ATS. Let's see here.
I mean, they haven't been as good as who is that stupid team? Robert Morris. But
they're 10-13-1 against the spread. But every time we bet them, they win for us.
Yeah.
That's fascinating to me. Absolutely fascinating.
He was beating George Washington. I know a lot of people that like George Washington tonight. I did not.
He's my favorite president.
Okay. What did he do?
He was the general that led us to a Revolutionary War victory. And despite losing many battles, he won the war.
Yeah. All right.
Plus, he had fake teeth, which I've seen before.
On that case, we're going to take Tumana Kamara over 5.5 rebounds.
Kamara over 5.5 rebounds?
Yes. Minus 125.
How much time do we have to get these in?
This is the other game. So we've got, as long as that game's not on TNT, we have 9:10. We got 12 minutes.
Okay. Tumani Kamara over 5.5 rebounds, minus 20 at many books. MGM, DK.
Yeah.
So Tumani Kamara.
He's going to go up against Christian Braun. The two of them are probably going to be fighting for rebounds.
I love Christian Braun. I mean, he's a Kansas guy, but that kid has really turned it on, man.
He started to play really nice basketball, yes.
It took him a while at Kansas, too. He really didn't start turning into a player until halfway through his junior year. I think this is his 3rd year, isn't it? Yeah, this is his 3rd year. So no surprise here that
the reason they needed to come on with the jettison of KCP and different things like that.
Yeah. I mean, he had to with KCP going
Mel,
on.
I think you're looking this as like a World Cup. And I don't think, again, because it hurts my ears sometimes. I don't talk through that. I talk through the microphone. So the headphones just kind of move sometimes because it hurts my ears. I can go like this if you'd rather, so you don't see it as much.
I think you're doing fine. I wouldn't worry about it. Do we have any more bets to put in? Because I got to go pee.
No, if there's anything, I'm looking at this Portland game a little closer, but there's nothing I can see right now.
Brandon, what are you doing? What are you busting this guy's balls for wearing headphones? Come on, man.
I don't care. I don't
Max,
care.
you're doing a great job. I'm just protecting you.
After a couple hours, I have issues with the headphones, so I try to sometimes take them off, but I hear better with them. So, yeah. So I'll go like that. I'll go like this.
Yeah, let's do it. I mean, you're fidgety. All right, I'll be back in a minute. You're in good hands with Foxy. Stick around.
All right. I can't find anything with real value in this Portland game. So let's take a look at these live things, see what's going on. We'll go to the Spurs game first. After battling back and making it within 14, within 7, it's now 14. Wemby's only got 12 points. Fox has got 23. He's got 4 assists there. Hauser's up to 9 points right now. We now need 1 more point from Hauser to cash. It's a 12-point game. Tatum's got a double-double, 28 and 11. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds. White's having a nice game, 17, 7, and 9. So still time with that game. Magic have really poured it on in the second half. You had a Charlotte winning at halftime. It's now 74-93. Obviously, missing Nick Smith as a scorer is not helping this team. Saloon looks like he's done. He's not gonna help us out. Only played 20 minutes tonight. It's kind of shocking. I don't know what they're doing. You draft a guy in the top 10 and then you don't play him in games that don't know. Yes. Kamara's a known George Washington enthusiast. Yes. That's why I went immediately there afterwards. So that doesn't look good. Pacers are battle back. It's a 6-point game now. And another foul, so they're going to attack on some more points. Obi Toppin is going off. Matherin's having a nice game. McConnell's about to get a double-double. For all intents and purposes, they've told Halliburton just to sit on the bench. We'll see what happens here because those guys are actually playing. Koulibaly has not taken a shot in 10 minutes, so that's not great for our parlay. Kispert's got 21. Poole's got 24. Carrington's got 18. George has got 11 and 7. So Koulibaly's the one guy who decided not to play tonight. Sixers and Nets is a nice game. We got 5 points. We cashed Quentin Grimes. Well, I didn't even realize that, so we'll throw another one on there. Oubre's got 14, so that's looking pretty good for that. Yabusele at least finally scored another basket. He's got 5. We're not dead yet. Keon Johnson, thank you for that. I'll take that play. It's not one play, but I tailed on that, so that cash. You got 5 rebounds, so I appreciate that. And Sharp's still at 6, but he's getting ready to get his shift on. And we get the Mobley double-double. There we go. We'll take the Mobley double. We'll take that. Minus 105. We love when we can get that early. I mean, all those guys are going to sit pretty quickly. If you took Jonathan Mugbo, he cashed his 7.5 points tonight. He's been doing that pretty consistently lately. Abaji and Jamison Battle are really the only guys coming from the bench. Okongo's got 10 and 9, so I know somebody was on his rebounds. Muhammad Yee is 0 for 4, not helping us out at all tonight. 0 for 4 from free, 0 for 5 from the field. Knicks are up 8. Brunson's got 20 points. Towns, once again, dominating at 26. Hart's on his way to getting another double-double. Kind of pissed we're not on that. But Pistons are up 5 again. Jalen Duren actually decided to play some basketball tonight, so that was nice to see. He's got a 9 and 6. Beasley's got the 1-3, like I said, but they're really in his water. They're making him give it up pretty quickly tonight. So that stuff. Bucelis has only took 5 shots. He's made 2, missed all his threes. 4 points, but he had 2 points last night and got to 10. So we're not done. Yeah, Braun's an athlete. He's a tremendous athlete. He's got tremendous ups. DeRozan gets his first rebound. He's leading all scorers except for Keon Ellis with 12. JV's got 3. I'm perfectly fine with that with his first stint. Pelicans are battling, though. Murphy's got 8. Zion's got 17. He came to play today. Alvarado, that past first point guard's got 13. He would already cash his points. That kind of sucks. Bucks are staying right there with Minnesota. That's really disheartening if you're them. Porter gave us 4 already in his first stunt, so we're on pace for that. Reed's got 10. We need him to get 17 and a half, I believe. So yeah, that's looking fine. Terrence Shannon playing his 4th game now has got 7 points, and I think OKC is just not having it tonight. Down 20 to the Heat. Andrew Wiggins, he's got 9. He's beating up his brother right now. His brother's got 4. He's got 9. Adebayo's got 15. We need one more basket. We'll cash that. Jovic has got 5. He's halfway there. We're 3 minutes to halftime. Wiggins, we talked about, he's got 4. We're going to need him to have a big second half. We're going to need this whole OKC team to have a big second half. Caruso's not shooting that well. So I might watch that game a little bit. It's kind of surprising. We cashed Royce O'Neal already in the first quarter. He got 3 threes. So he's the Malik Beasley of tonight. So 3 threes for Royce O'Neal moving into the starting lineup. Bol Bol's only got the 1 rebound. Not doing anything. There's been a Connor Gillespie sighting playing for the Phoenix Suns tonight. Eason's got 7. He's off to a nice start. So not a lot of stuff we got on that. The 9 o'clock games are getting ready to start in about 4 minutes. And then we've got Golden State and Dallas. So Lakers and Utah. I expect a better game from Utah. I hope they do what they did in the fourth quarter, which is drive by these very slow Laker guards and see if they'll get a whistle tonight. And so we'll see if that is possibility. So taking a look at some things there.
All right, buddy. What do we got?
We cashed a couple plays. We cashed Grimes. We cashed Mobley. So both of those came in through for us. So.
Let's go, Foxy. Hey, did you answer Soder about Bane?
I haven't looked at that game yet.
Bane. I had topics to talk about, but I don't know if we'll get to them. If
Bane is playing, I'd be on his 5.5 rebounds. The other thing, I would be on it before officially Ja Morant's not playing. So let me go see what his rebounds are.
By the way, officially, we cashed the Bradley bet, put it on the board. Another winner from our guy.
We'll take that.
Desmond Bane.
Yeah, I'll take Desmond Bane over 5.5. We're not getting plus money on it tonight, but I'm perfectly fine with that. I am going to ride that up to 8. So I'm going to take the 5.5, and then personally, I'm going to we'll take the 8 just like we did last night. You're going to ladder or just go 5.5 and 8? I'm just going to take 5.5, and I'm going to take the 8.25.
Okay. All right. So here's the best number you can get on Bane. 5.5 minus 117 at Caesars, and then you might as well, if you want, just hit the 118 minus 118 at FanDuel. So I'll get the Bane over 5.5. And then we'll go up to, what did you get the 8 at? What was the number there, pal?
270.
8 is 270. Okay, let me see if I can get that out there too. All righty. Points, rebounds. Des Bane. Yeah, 5.5 minus 17. That would be.
That's such a late game. It's such a late game. I don't want to put everything on that there.
Let's not. Can we take that one off?
I'm not taking it off. I'm definitely taking it. I've already played it.
Take that one off, please. 270 is a good number. Yeah. 270 is a very good number on there. Let me see if ESPN has anything better. And if not, we'll just take the Bane at 8+ at plus 270.
I'm going to take a parlay bet, which I don't do a lot, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to take the Lakers first half money line with the Golden State Warriors.
Lakers first half money line plus Warriors.
Yep.
Full game money line.
Yep. Minus 119.
Okay. So Warriors. And then we'll find the Lakers first half. I got to type all this stuff in. Do we have a couple minutes for these games start?
Yeah, you got. Well, I'll do the Laker one for you.
Okay. Since when does ESPN not give you halves? They have to give you halves. That'd be the dumbest thing ever. First half. First half money line. Okay.
Celtics have pulled away. That's not going to be any question on this. They're going to win this game as we thought they would. Kind of shocked they're covering this number though. So we're not going to get Sohan. It doesn't look like he's going to get back in the game. We cashed Hauser. Hauser's got.
Let's go, Foxy.
Yeah, we will cash Hauser, so that's good.
All right, Des Bain, and that's a half unit on the Bain 8.
Yeah. Yep. Albert Payton's got 4, 4, and 5. Saloon's not getting into the end of this game. Taj Gibson got all the rebounds. Saloon foul out. He only got 20 minutes. Kind of weird. Magic win kind of easy going away. Pacers have tied the Wizards. Koulibaly's 1 for 7. He's going to kill us in our parlay. Everybody else is hit. That sucks. It's always one that kills you.
That was so juicy.
It was so juicy. I think I got too greedy. I should have just went with 3 guys instead of that many guys. So Oubre's got 16. We need 1 more point from Oubre to cash that. So that's good. Sharp's into the game now. Let's go. We need 4 points, Dayron. Let's go. Be big.
All right, let me get the Desmond Bain stuff in here. All right.
Sam Merrill had a nice game today. There's absolutely no Raptors that really had a nice game. Young's got 11 points and 10 assists. We need Muhammad E to make a shot. He's doing an offer for us tonight. And I liked him a lot tonight.
Okay. I think we got all our bets in here. Hey, if anybody's got any questions, comments about bets tonight, by all means, just throw whatever you want to talk about in the chat. I'll try and do that. Kamara is a known George Washington enthusiast. Thank you, Tim. Appreciate that. Love to see it. We're pushing probably our biggest show yet, pal. I think we hit 400 in the other show. We got about 350 right now, most on X, but got a nice big crowd here tonight. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. While you're here, if you're at the YouTube side, smash the like button, subscribe to Nuke the House, and then I made up a special code for tonight. If you want a free week to Nuke the House, go to nukethehouse.com. Sign up for any plan. We won't charge you after a week unless you want to, but Nuke NBA is the code just for tonight. It's going to expire tomorrow. So if you want one free week, you haven't already used your free week, Nuke NBA is the code.
Yeah,
that's all I got for you. And it's 2-0 Canada over Sweden. 4 minutes to actually they're in the intermission. So right?
Yeah, I am kind of shocked at the number of block shots. So that's going to be interesting. Didn't think guys would really be giving up their body, but it looks like they are. We'll see how this works out for us. Yep.
Okie dokie. It's -1 outside of my house right now, by the way.
Yeah. So the Wizards are now at 5. They got on a nice little 5-0 run. So Koulibaly is basically just passing. That's all he's doing.
Matty, you want to come on and tell us about your night at Twin Peaks Bar last night? You ever been to a Twin Peaks, Fox?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never seen one before.
It got shut down, and it's a Bar Louie now, but yeah.
Oh, it's a Bar Louie? Bar Louie's fine.
Yep.
I mean, it's kind of one of the bougie places. I've just never been a Twin Peaks. What is it? A bar, just a bar, right?
It's a Hooters. It's just
there's a Twin Peaks close to me. I wonder if I should go there. Although the reason Matty goes, he says he just goes for the ugly waitresses and he tries to bring them to a casino and then get them drunk.
You can watch the talent on TikTok. They go live.
Who goes live?
Hooters and Twin Peaks.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They're
I don't
live.
have much interest at this point. Yeah, my days are over. It was a good run. The body count was higher than I ever thought it would be, and I'm very happy where I was. Deuce McBride won't return tonight. There's some breaking news in the NBA.
Not sure it's breaking, but yeah. Okay.
No, it's absolutely not breaking at all. We've got. All right, let's go look at some of our bets here. We got so many bets out. I'm going to count up the bets. Chat, you think we got the 40 bets tonight? I think we did.
Well,
I think we did for the first time.
As long as we win 23 of them, I'll be fine.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14.
Yeah, I'm waiting to start to see some
18,
of them
20.
hit the bankroll here.
22, 23, 25, 26, 27, 28, 32, 35, 36, 37, 38, 42, 44, 43, 44, 45.
You're kind of late.
47 bets. Foxy, let's go. 3 more bets. How are we doing, by the way? Good question, Fathead. I have no idea how we're doing. Some games we've crushed. Some games we've not crushed.
I have tried to go in there as much as I can.
Yeah, I mean, did we hit the Tobias Harris?
He needs 2 points, and we're in the second.
So we're not done there.
So none of those plays.
We hit the Mobley double-double.
Yeah, we hit the Mobley double. We hit the Stefan Castle.
Stefan Castle. Where's Sohan right now?
We're going to lose to Sohan. That'll be a half unit.
What has he got?
He's got 4, and he's not in the game. So
okay.
We hit Kai Sean. We hit TJ. We lose the 3.
Yeah, Kolibali, George, and Smith. But
Smith. We hit the Nurkic. We're going to lose to Saloon. We hit Bradley. Drake is still going. Hauser, we hit. Yabusele's still going. Trey's still question mark. Oubre, we need a point. Dayron, we need 4 points. Bacelis, we need he needs 10 points to get going. I think Bam, last time I looked, we need 1.
Bam had like 16 in the first.
Yeah, Nas needed 8 points to go through. So
yeah, Koulibaly's going to fuck us on that parlay. Damn, that was a good bet.
Yeah. So, I mean, most of the other stuff is all to be determined. So, right now, if you look at what we've done, what we know what it's gone through, it's 3 and 1. That's 3 and 3. That's 4. That's 5. That's 6 and 4. 7 and 4. 8 and 4. 9 and 4. 9 and 5. We'll take 3 more. So, that'll be 12 and 5. 12 and 7. 12 and oh, people screw me up because I hate it when they put the. Oh, no, that was the other day. Okay. Oops. I got screwed up. Okay. We have more wins than we have losses.
That's all I need to hear.
That's right now, if you count from games that are actually done, same 3, 1.5, 4, 5. Yeah, we're probably up 3 units right now. Just what's in the chat.
Good. We got a lot more to go. If Bronny hits for us, forget about it.
Yeah. Did I turn 37? No, maybe. We'll see. Yeah, I mean, that's not a bad play. I mean, you got to think the Thunder are going to get it together, and they got it back down to 11. I mean, there's a reason the books are holding the -1.5 and 118. The money line's at -142. What I wanted to look at was this Pelican game. See if there's anything to take. So live. So let me do that right now.
What are you doing?
I'm looking at this Kings Pelican game, which defense is an afterthought. They don't have any interior to really stop you from scoring, and the other team really is terrible for stopping you from scoring. So, looking at where guys' numbers are in respect to, like, Levine's got 3. His line's 14.5. Alvarado started. We talked about, that number doesn't make any sense. We're going to take Jose Alvarado over 16.5
points.
He's got 13. So we're going to take him to score 4 points in the second half at +116.
By the way, Jose Alvarado's with the Pelicans, the New Orleans Pelicans, for those of you that are just tailing here and don't watch much NBA, which is not a bad thing at all. And I'm having a hard time just finding that goddamn game on here. Okay, here we go. Jose Alvarado, 6.5 points, he says, live and plus 116.
Yeah.
How much time's left in that game?
It's halftime.
Oh my God. Foxy. Bet number 48.
Again, that's what I look, especially in the halftime. I mean, when there's less games and we start to trail down to the end of the night, I can spend more times looking at, say, where are the numbers off from the way he's playing, the way he's number shots, the minutes he's getting on the floor, and what it should be. And somehow the Pacers are winning.
Okay.
The Wizards have been winning the entire night until the last minute 58 right now.
Fathead's taking the Thunder live and DeRozan 30 plus at 2:30.
Yeah, the Wizards have not scored in 2.5 minutes.
Kessler 2 blocks. Cassius for Onyx. All righty.
Oh, did that game already start? Yeah,
Which game?
Kessler 2 blocks. It's 14-14. The Jazz are playing a much better game against them right now. Collier's got 3 assists.
Hold on a second. Were we on Naz Reid rebounds?
No, we're on Naz Reid points.
How many?
17.5.
All right, he's already got 10, and we got 3 minutes into the second half. He's got 10 and 10. Ant Edwards not going to win king of the court, by the way.
No, not even close. So it's a good start for the Jazz there. Much better than what they played last time. Doncic has 2 points, one rebound, 1 assist. Reeves has got 0. He's 0 for 2 tonight. Hachimura, though, is looking nice. He's got 7.
Did we bet anything from the Nuggets or no?
Yes. Oh, we bet Kamara.
Yeah. Okay.
And that was it. Nothing
Just
else.
the Kamara play from Portland.
Nothing else at value.
This is an ugly game,
by
by the way.
Braun at 18.5 points. You had to take a lot of things. Basically, you had to really go. There we go. Come on, Bilal.
Dude, Jokic with another amazing pass to Brown. Oh, this guy is so good.
Wizards take the lead. Let's go.
Let's go, Zards. Anything else that we have here? By the way, thanks for hanging out with us tonight. We appreciate it. We really do. He's Sean Fox. I'm Holden Kushner. This is NBA Live on Nuke the House YouTube channel. If you like what you're seeing, come on over to our YouTube side. Go to YouTube, type in Nuke the House Sports Betting, subscribe to our channel, and then turn on your notifications. You know when we're on next. We do this show Tuesdays and Wednesdays. We've got NASCAR on the weekends right now, UFC, MMA. We do that. NFL over, obviously. We got big plans for the Major League Baseball season. And that's about it right now. That's a lot, I guess. I'm excited about what we have going on here at Nuke the House.
Yeah, it should be a good year. Or this Hart's going to pick up his double soon here. They're up 6.
Okay. We didn't bet a Hart double tonight.
We did not.
Yeah.
We did not. All right. Bulls, Wizards are up 2 with 20 seconds to go.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind overtime here. Maybe Koulibaly gets his ass together in overtime. Porter's got 4. That's fine. Third period. Let's get him back on the court. Gobert's got a double, 16 and 11. Nice. Edwards got 16 points. Not really doing much of anything else. Adebayo. Oh, we did catch Adebayo. He's got 17.
All right, Bam. Let's go. All right, hold on a second. I got to put it on the board on here for you. You're not sure the code's working? I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I put it in there. If anybody's complaining, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, Wiggins ended up with 6. Caruso ended up with 2. Both of those still in play. Bol's got 3 rebounds now. That's good. 4 points. Oh, we cashed Royce O'Neal, by the way, if you weren't aware. He hit 3 threes in the first quarter.
Well, hold on. I didn't get in on that. Yeah, I did. Who was there was one guy I didn't get in on threes. How many was O'Neal have to hit? 3?
Yep.
Okay, maybe that was the guy I didn't get in on. The hell do I know? You got any pets, Sean? I'm trying to get to know you a little bit. Do you have any pets?
Yeah. I have a Bernese Mountain Dog.
Oh, that's amazing. My kids got one over at their mom's house. Those are amazing dogs. They're nice and they're cuddly. They like cold weather.
They love cold weather. He sits out in the snow all this afternoon.
Yeah. That's terrific. So just one dog, and that's it?
Yeah, we had a dog before that. We had a German Shepherd Chow mix that was around for 16 years.
Oh, boy, that's nice. I got an 18-year-old that I inherited, an 18-year-old dog upstairs, and then 2.5 years ago, I adopted a 14-year-old cat for my kids to try and teach them about death, that it happens. She's the most amazing thing ever. I hope she doesn't go. I don't even like cats. I hate cats. This cat's like a dog. I'm
allergic to cats, but at once here, wait, everybody in the chat can guess except for D because he knows the answer. Yeah. At one time in my life as a kid, guess how many cats I had in my household?
11.
Higher.
What? Were you guys hoarders or something? And you were allergic to them? Were you like on your deathbed? What the hell is going on here? One night we learned you eat steak with ketchup. The next night you live with 20 cats. What the hell is going on? I love getting to know Sean Fox.
It wasn't 20. It was 18. We had two mothers that had 2 litters at one time that were complete there in 1985. We know it's 1985 because my father basically named them after the 85 Bears. So we had Peyton, we had Suey, we had Fensick. We were basically going through there. And so I get really basically like really bad allergies from the cats. My eyes tear up at water I can't see. I can go roughly about an hour before it happens, but in any house that has cats, after an hour, I need to go take some like Benadryl or something like that.
All right.
So, but as a kid, I actually got sick on 2 of the mothers' birthdays. So I've watched essentially the birth of their litters. And I just happened to be sick that day. And so we had one where one had 5 and 4, and then the other one had 4 and 5. And based on the ages, they were still around when it came through. So at one point, I had 18 cats. So after you name one cat Tiger and one cat Taffy, the rest were the 85 Bears.
And none died.
In the end, one died in there because one of the moms took her cats to an abandoned house, and there was a pool back in West Palm Beach, and one of them didn't make
Dunsky. But the rest of the 17 were good.
That's correct.
Good job, man. So steak with ketchup and 18 cats. If you're a baseball fan, thanks to Spader for hopping on it. The Ace of Spader for hopping on. Nick Pavettis just signed with the Padres. Thought he'd go to the Red Sox. All right.
Well, what is he, 102? And the Wizards
no, he's probably 34.
The Wizards are going to overtime.
Yeah. Is that a good thing for us or a bad thing for us?
Well, we're still waiting for the block off ball. He's still playing.
Dude, he's 32 years old. He's going to be 32 years old on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
He's a baby, Nick Pavettis.
We're waiting for Uber to score 1 damn point.
What college did you go to, Fox?
I went to multiple colleges.
Yeah, what?
I went to Miami. I went to USF. I went to Towson.
To Towson?
Yeah.
Miami of Florida?
Correct.
And Central Florida and Orlando?
No, South Florida.
Oh, South Florida. Is that Boca?
Tampa.
Don't Fuck with Cats is a great documentary. What is that about? Messing with cats? What?
I have no idea.
Please, Brandon, give us a little synopsis in here. Ramon, Monty, the giant schnauzer, won Best in Show at Westminster last night. Last night was Westminster? All right, what we cash?
Kelly Oubre, 16.5 points. We'll take another one. Let's go.
All right. We're doing well again. Foxy's in the zone, man. Foxy's in the zone. If Foxy's in the zone, we're doing well. I'd like to be up another. Well, last night it was 3.5 units. Can we get me 4.5 units tonight? So then we'll be up 8 units heading into the All-Star break.
Well, I hope to do better than that. But
yeah, who knows? Who knows what we're going to do?
So Netflix got 18 points at the end of the end of 3. So he's a sneaky little play here that he
Another-
may come through for us.
Another Kansas guy, Kelly Oubre.
Oh, it's not you were saying Trey Young. Trey Young went to Oklahoma. I was like,
Trey Young, not a Trey Young guy. I mean, he did just score a shit ton of points, like you said, which was kind of nice. He can put up 6 points in the fourth. Right. Alvarado needs 1 point in the second half. I mean, you'd think we're good there. DeRozan has just 1 rebound. We're 8 minutes into the third.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising because, I mean, if you've been watching his rebound totals, 7, 6, 4, 2, 5. So his last 5 games, he's been really kind of on the tear, especially kind of hitting the glass. We'll see. We'll see if it comes through.
Naz Reid kind of went dry in the third quarter here. He's got 10. We need to get 8 more. Nikola Jovic, just started the third.
3, which has been the shocker because that's where I thought the extra points were coming from.
He's got 5. We need 11, just underway in the second half. Austin Reeves, 1 rebound. We are in the first quarter, 10 minutes into that game. Bronny probably won't see the floor for a long time. Rui has 7 points in the first quarter. We need him to get 8 more for the whole game. Reeves just isn't scoring is the problem.
Yep, we'll see. Long game.
124.
We thought Utah would come out a lot better. Avid. So Collier's got 2, 2, and 4 right now, which is pretty nice. Kessler's got 4 and 3. Collins has got 4 and 3. Clarkson's got 4 and 3. Did he score?
All right, let's react to some news here. Ja's out tonight. John Morant's out.
I would. That's what I was saying to get the.
We got nothing else there. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Any other games? What do we got left?
We do have the Dubs game.
We got Golden State and Dallas coming up now. So
Moses Moody over 11.5 points. I'm already on it. I've been on it for a while now, but yeah.
You forgot to give it out.
Yeah, but that was my other 10-point play was ending in Moses Moody. So I took Hauser, Castle, and White for 10 points. That was a plus 470. So yeah.
Moses Moody over 11.5 is even money at DK.
Yep.
Okay.
He's moved into the starting lineup. Playing really well since he's moved into the starting lineup. I really like this. We talked about it. I told you he should have been starting for a long time. So the other guy is kind of going to be a questionable guy, whether we want to take, because he has kind of moved up, but he's still within my numbers, but the percentage is a little bit lower. We're going to take Max Christie at 13.5 points. We're going to take that at plus 102.
Max Christie.
We've been taking Max Christie every night.
So, Max Christie at 13.5. And we're also going to do a 10-point parlay here coming up here. Max.
I'll post it myself. Yep.
Over 13.5 points.
Yeah. I'm interested to see. They're giving us Jaden Hardy. I think Jaden Hardy plays pretty well tonight. So.
Okay. Shout out to everybody watching tonight. Most on X, got about 356 now. So thank you very much for hanging out with us. If you're on X, come on over to the YouTube channel here, Nuke the House. Get to be a part of the show. Throw a comment or two in there. Ask us about some best bets. Maybe you got best bets. We love hearing about your best bets as well. NukeTheHouse.com, and you can sign up. $19.99 a week, $59.99 a month. All right, what do you got, buddy?
I'm taking Moody, Christie, and Dinwiddie 10 points plus 196.
196?
Yep, half unit. We're just going to make it small.
All right, Moody, Christie, Dinwiddie, 10
yep, 10 points. Yep. That's all I'm going with this.
Number done. With the
pre-flop. We got the Memphis Clips game, but yeah. Yep.
Moody. Didn't you give out everything for that?
Yeah, for the most part. I mean, there's a couple things that I'm looking at, but yeah. I'm waiting to see how the numbers change here.
I got plus 172 on your parlay at ESPN.
I just got plus 196.
You got 196 at FanDuel?
Yeah.
Well, fuck that. I'm going to go bet it there then.
Make sure that's what I grabbed here. Come on. Where is it? Let's go. Oh, I got logged out. Hold on. Log back in. Dun, dun, dun. This Mets game's closing out, being pretty nice. Alvarado's got 16. We need one more point from a live show. So let's hit that.
What's that?
That Alvarado bet. We're him to get points. He's got 3. We need one more. 196, yeah.
So that's a Lakers parlay, right?
It's a dub
A
parlay.
Warriors parlay, right?
It's a Warriors Dallas parlay, yeah. You have 1 Warrior and 2 Dallas members.
Okay.
All right. Wizards haven't scored yet. Not what we want.
Okay.
Jordan Poole got a shot rejected. And that's
Cash Alvarado. Okay. Love cashing. Love cashing bets.
Uber's got 28.
I think I now have enough back in my FanDuel account after the amount of bets that I bet that we can start betting heavily again.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I've been watching them feed back through here. It's nice to get back into it.
It is. They funnel back in there.
All right.
Alvarado.
Cash Alvarado.
No, it's quick, bro. Nice work.
18 points. Let's go. I told you that number. was way
Quickie,
off.
man.
Yeah. So that number was way off, and there.
Reeves is going to fuck us tonight. Isaiah Collier looking good. 5 points. We need him to get 6 more. First quarter just ended in that Lakers Jazz game.
Yeah, Connect's got 3, so that's nice. Yep. So he doesn't come through.
Yeah.
Celtics come through pretty easily. That was easily.
Yeah. 116, 103. Celtics get the win.
Yep.
Tatum had 32, 14, and 7. Wemby had 17, 13, and 4. See how many blocks he had. 2 blocks, no steals. Yeah, still in overtime. Pacers up 128, 122 overtime at the Wizards. And is there anything we're sweating here? Just Koulibaly, who's not going to do anything.
He's killing us. He's going to be dead to us. Yeah.
All right, he's dead to us. Cavaliers, Raptors, 6.5 to play, 115.94. Cleveland on top.
Nothing we're sweating. They're taking care of business. They're starting to pull away from the Bulls.
Milwaukee and the Timberwolves. Nothing here, right?
Well, we're waiting on Naz Reid. Is Milwaukee? We're waiting
13,
on
11.
Hunter as well.
Reid just added 3, so Reid has 13 and 11.
And we're waiting on Tobias Harris to score 2 points.
Tobias Harris to score 2 points. Okay. Pistons up on the Bulls, 73-61. We do not have a 40-point blowout at halftime tonight.
Nope.
Bazelis only has 4, though. He's kind of come back down to earth. He's hurting us.
Yeah, I mean, he's a young kid, so it's not surprising. I'll have to look.
And Vucevic already took care of us, right? Were we even on Vucevic?
We're not on Vucevic. You told me you would not get on Vucevic.
I said that?
Yes, those are your exact words, where I'm not betting Vucevic. That guy, I'm not betting him. There's
Did
no
you bet
way
him?
I did not.
Okay.
It was juiced. It was minus 140 juice, so it wasn't.
I feel like I didn't say Vucevic. I said connect. I'm not betting.
Okay.
Because he's a pussy.
Well, you said to Connect too, and Connect has 3 out of 7.5, so he's on to a nice start.
Screw him.
Alex Sarr for 3, and it's good. Cuts it down to 6.
Why do you care about that game?
I like to see them play nice.
Oh, okay.
I watch a lot of Wizards games.
Sacramento and
Bulls got 8 and 4 at the half.
New Orleans.
That's looking good.
DeRozan's got 19, 1, and 6. We need DeRozan to pick it up on the glass.
Yep.
Probably not going to come through. All right, whatever. Then on the other side, we never pulled the trigger on Sabonis, right?
Another 3, and it's a 3-point game.
Oh my God, it's amazing. Koulibaly, you go get your ass out there. Trey Murphy has 13. We need 9 more points in the last 17 minutes of the game. We're right there.
Yeah, cool.
Alvarado already cashed for us. Phoenix, Houston. If I remember correctly, we got some plays in the Phoenix Houston game. Bull has 8 and 4.
Yep.
So he's right on target for us, right?
Oh, the Wizards are going to get the ball here, down 3. We're still not dead.
All right, Bull, we got it 7.5. So he needs 8 rebounds. We got it plus 115. How many points did we get on Bull? 13.5.
He's got 8. We're on base.
But what are we at? 13.5 is what we need?
Yep.
14. Okay. So he's doing good there. I don't remember anything from the Houston side tonight.
Nothing.
So there is something there. Nothing? Okay. Lakers and Utah.
Young's got 20.
Started the second quarter. Reeves, no points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Hachimura. Are we on Hachimura points?
Yep. 15.
He got 7.
Yep.
We're looking good.
Keon Ellis is still going nuts. All right, DeRozan got a rebound. That's 2. Let's go. 4 is a really easy number. Coming throws.
And then Denver's beating up Portland right now, 40-27. Joker has 7, 5, and 7. It's going to be triple-double night for him. Brown has 11, 6, and 2. Dude, Christian Brown just coming into his own. Kamara, 2 points, no rebounds, 2 assists. And that's it. You know, Jokic still hasn't had an all-star from his play with him in the game. Not fascinating. Jamal Murray's never been an all-star. He's just never had an all-star.
I thought Porter was an all-star one year.
Was Michael Porter? Did he play in it?
We're getting Bennington sucks. It's 2-1. There we go. There's a goal by Sweden. Let's go.
Yeah, we got 3 goals there. We need 3 more. No, Porter Jr. was never a all-star.
Okay.
Jokic has never played with an all-star. That's amazing.
Jamal Murray was never an all-star?
4 years ago. Who? Jamal Murray, never an all-star. Amazing that LeBron took Joker last 4 years ago, and all the guy did was win MVP. How many MVPs does LeBron have?
4, I think.
You think? Cam Johnson said it in the locker room.
There we go. Finally.
What'd we do?
Finally. I'm not sure what the bet
Harris
was.
still in the game.
Yeah, we took Tobias Harris. He cashes 14.
You need me to say guys suck, and then they'll start to score. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's
So
get on
Tobias
it.
Harris
Austin Reeves, you suck. You suck, Austin Reeves. Nikola Jovic, you suck. All right, let me know if they score within the next couple minutes. See if it actually works.
And Dayron, we're going to get hooked. Marcellus, we're not there. We hit it with Ray. Yeah, Baselli, we're not going to get. Trey Young's going to be close.
What's with the bang on Harris?
Because he hit. He got 16. He finally got that 2 points we've been waiting for 9 years.
Let's go.
Marcellus has only played 13 minutes, too. So, I mean, he played a ton in the second half. He may not play enough this game, so we'll see.
Hey, Mike Greenberg, ESPN. According to our analytics at ESPN, the Lakers have the second best chance to make it to the NBA Finals from the West, only behind OKC. Brian Windhorst. The computer doesn't have to defend Nikola Jokic. What a line. What a great line.
That is the matchup. If they can avoid Denver,
yeah,
that is massive for them. And if Dallas does not get healthy, because if Dallas gets healthy, Dallas essentially is the Minnesota team from last year, where you have 2 very good bigs.
What's going on with Minnesota this year?
What?
What's going on?
Well, you had Randall get hurt. When Randall got hurt, they don't have the score that they've had. So it's been a lot on Edwards. But they're getting some. Terrence Shannon starting to play better. Rob Dillingham starting to get minutes.
And they're in playoff position. They're in the 7th spot. right behind the Clippers.
He's 24. They're going to make the playoffs. That's not a question. They're right now. They just got to kind of go in there and get healthy. They're a team you're probably not going to want to play, but they still don't have the two towers. So it's going to be a little bit different when they have to play some of the teams they have to go through. So it's been kind of interesting. Davion Mitchell cashed his 6.5 easy. He got 14 tonight, moving into that starting role. Wiggins has got 9, so we're not dead yet. Caruso's decided not to shoot at all the entire night. I don't know what's going on with him. Richards actually got some rebounds. He's 6 and 8 tonight. But this Rockets team's been in a complete disarray for a little while now. So Utah's up 2. Doncic's got 5 points. Reeves has got 2. Connect's got 3. Hachimura, we talked about, he's stuck at 7. Collins has got 8. Collier's got 5. He's got 5 assists already in the second quarter. So that's off to a nice way. He's on his way to a triple-double. So that'd be interesting if you got a triple-double after getting beat by 30. Jordan Poole misses the layup. That's Jordan Poole for you. I really wish he didn't miss that layup. We're in this game if he hits that layup.
All right.
It's a real terrible, low percentage shot the way he did it too. So,
all right, here we go. Let's update you on what's going on. Trae Young did diddly poo in the first half. We need him to get 26. He's got 20. We got 6 minutes to play in the game.
Yeah.
DeRozan picked up his second rebound. So 2 minutes left in the third. He needs to get us 2 more, but we're definitely in the game there. Kevin Porter Jr. hasn't really done too much. 4 points. We need him to get 12. That might be dead. Naz Reid needs 3 more points. We're just starting the fourth quarter there, so that's in play. Jovic has been quiet tonight. 5 points. We need him to get 11. Nikola Jovic with the Heat.
Yes.
Reeves is doing nothing. Rui is halfway there for us after 1. Isaiah Collier has 5 points. We need 11. They are halfway through the second quarter, so we're looking fine right there.
Yep. JV's got 5. We need 7. So that's on pace.
So
Trey Murphy's been stuck at 13 this entire quarter, so he's going to end this quarter without scoring. That's not what we wanted.
What do you think about the OKC money line? They're down by 8 to the Heat.
That's the closest they've been. So they're probably going to win this game. I mean, the Heat are basically going to be trying to hold on here for dear life. So
you think
it's going to be because it's going to be an SGA ball fest here in a second. He's just going to hog the ball.
All right. I'll put a little sprinkle down on OKC money line plus 105. DK might be better number somewhere else. I want to get in there right now, though. So let's go to the DK bets that we have here. Kamara, no rebounds.
Yeah.
2 minutes into the second quarter.
Yep. Not that I want to say. Definitely not that.
Yabusele, I should say.
You can get plus 1.5.
We'll drop Yabusele.
Yeah, we're not going to get Yabusele.
Kessler has 3 points. And Aaron Wiggins has 9.
Yep.
I got time to get that one home. Okay. Let me check MGM.
Big 3 by Young. That's 23. That's 26.
How much time is left?
4 minutes and 47.
That's a big one right there. If we can get Trae Young home. All right.
He's got 26.
Beautiful.
Right.
Yeah, no. We got to get him to 26, right?
He's got 26.
Oh, Trae Young just cashed for us?
Yes.
Oh, put it on the board. Let's go.
Back-to-back 3s, yes.
Nice to see. Jordan Clarkson, we need him to get 3 threes. He's got 1. We got 7 minutes left in the first half. Jovel, I did bet Jovel. He's got 5 points. We need him to get 8, and we're going to be entering the fourth quarter in about 45 seconds. Yep. Trey Murphy has been stuck on 13 points for a while. He's going to need a big fourth quarter. He's got 9. We need 9 points out of him.
The only good news is he shoots 3s. And so he typically shoots between 7 to 10 a game. So we're definitely not out.
Just underway second half with the Suns at the Rockets. Bull. We need 8 rebounds. He's got 4. He's right where he needs to be. He's got 8 points. We need 14. He's right where he needs to be. Bazelis, not where he needs to be. I mean, he could hit a couple threes and get us right back in the game here, but he's got 4 points. We need him to get 13. Go check old Caesars out. I mean, this Denver-Portland game could really get ugly. Denver's up 50-34. Let's see what Murray does here at half.
Jovic for 3. There you go.
Jovic at the 3. What's he got, 8 now?
Yep, he's got 8. Yep. Bam's got 22. They're having all kinds of issues with Bam.
And then we got Memphis starting up in 40. We'll be gone. We're going to leave here in a few minutes anyways. But Miami and OKC, where are we with Caruso?
Memphis is at 10:30.
10:30, right? Yeah, that's 40 minutes away.
My old show used to go to midnight, so that would have been the only way.
You want to go to midnight? I don't want to go to midnight.
No, I do not want to go.
Time to go to midnight.
I don't want to go to midnight. So, not when we started at 7.
No, way too early. All righty then. So what do we got on Caruso? Nothing, because OKC and Miami.
We got 6.5 points on Caruso, and he's got 2. So that's not where we want. Collier's now got 5, 5, and 5 on his way to his first ever triple double versus.
Collier has 5, 5, and 5.
Yep.
Good defender too.
Yeah, playing well. Christie's got his first 3, so that's good. We'll take 3 points from him.
Lakers first half money line, 7 minutes to play in the first half. They're tied at 37 with the Warriors, with the Jazz, I should say. And then we got the Warriors money line in that parlay. So hopefully that'll work out for us.
This 76ers Nets game, I thought was over 9 years ago and somehow still playing.
Well, I mean, just get through the last 42 seconds. You'll be fine. Oubre went nuts, 30 points. Yabusele just shit the bed for us. But I still think we're up.
Yep. Oh,
I'm going to go count up the number of bets again. I don't think you got to 50, which is a little disappointing.
All right. Well, we didn't get anything in the Memphis game. I'll make sure I get some stuff in here. I can find 14 points in that game.
I'm kidding. Please don't. 22.
I'm fully aware of that.
26, 29, 30.
Things that I could actually win.
36, 37, 38, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. So we need 5 more. Please don't give us 5 more. I'm done. I can't bet anymore, dude. I'm worn out. I'm worn out.
Beating Belmont. A lot of people liked Belmont tonight. Didn't happen. Drake's up 8. So that looks good. So we're at halftime in versus Illinois State here. So let's see how that works out.
All right. Let me give you guys the spiel one more time because we're going to leave in about 5 minutes. 3-1 Canada. All right. That's 4 goals. We got 2 more goals we need with 2:30 to play. Just keep it in empty net range. No 3 or 4 goal leads. Just keep it close. So nukethehouse.com. We are the best live bettors in the world. I know Keg doesn't like it when I say it, but it's factual. Foxy's up over 100 units. Coop up over 100 units last year. Keg up over 100 units. They're all plus money right now. Coop has got to be. He just hit a huge parlay again. In different betting styles. So maybe you like to bet dogs. Big money in games. That's Keg. Maybe you love betting parlays. Big parlays. That's Coop. Maybe you just love betting a ton of games in one night. That's Foxy. And we got a whole team of guys. Maddie, who was up over 30 units in baseball last year. So baseball season right around the corner. Zargo's our lead capper in NHL. He's terrific. And if I'm Gary, will be here for baseball. If I'm missing anybody, I apologize. But Tyler, we got a great team. We got a great team of bettors, best live bettors out there. So you can go to nukethehouse.com and you can sign up $59.99 a month or $19.99 for a week. Check us out. Smash the like button on the show. We'd really appreciate that. That does not take very much. And then the other thing I'd like to throw out there is subscribe to our YouTube channel. A lot of you are on X watching this right now. Got about 360 viewers. So if we can get a few of you to come over to our YouTube page, subscribe, smash the like, it would help us out. We will be doing this show every Tuesday and Wednesday night. And then baseball will be coming along soon. We'll do a baseball show. And I'm sure we're going to bet the NBA. And really, once baseball starts, I'm sure Fox, maybe I'll look at the bets for baseball, but it'll be NBA first, NHL, we'll do some MLB, and that's that. March Madness right around the corner. We'll have lots of bets for March Madness.
Onyx, nice. Got that Wizards first half, Pacers second half. The only thing I say, guys, look, if you've made money with me, you've enjoyed being on the show with me, go into Twitter, go into TikTok, and just friend me so I can keep my followers up. That's all I say. So, yep. All right, we got 4-3. We got the Lakers holding on to a slim lead. I did not like Booty was listed as a starter, but he didn't start. I always hate that. Atlanta's down 4, trying to hang in this game. I think every guy has scored over 10 points except the guy we took. Will absolutely hate that. Took a shot, didn't hit. Ucelis has not played a minute of the second half. Don't know if he went out hurt. Does anybody see that?
No, but I do want to say one more thing. My code is working. Nuke NBA. If you want to try us out for a week for free for the live betting, the boys crush NASCAR too. Oh my God. NukeTheHouse.com. 1 week is $19.99. If you use the code Nuke NBA, you'll get the week for free. We won't charge you after a week unless you want to be charged. Also, you can sign up for a month, $59.99. NukeTheHouse.com. Nuke NBA is the code for a free week. What were you saying there, Foxy?
I was just saying if anybody knows Bacelis got hurt because he hasn't played at all.
Bull has been incredible tonight. Legit insane performance. Is he doing a lot defensively?
That's the one thing. A lot of books are not giving that, but he's been big on blocks.
He's only got 8 and 4. It's not like, I mean, they're saying he's having a great game. He must be really taking it. Here we go. Bull. No, he's got a block. No steals. He must just be playing well.
He's the guy again. I watch him play well every year, and for whatever reason, they get the playoffs, and he's not in the rotation.
No, last night he was amazing for us. He won us a lot of money.
Yes, he did. He was very good last night. So
yeah.
So Jokic looks like he's going to try to get that triple double again. Rebounds is kind of the one thing he's behind. We've been stuck at 39-37. This is definitely not a great second quarter for this Utah game. There's been 13 points scored in 5 minutes. There should be 25 at least.
Yeah.
In 5 minutes, you should score at least 20.
Yeah.
For a 50-point quarter. 13 is not going to do it.
Not ideal.
We shall see. So
I don't think we're going to get the DeRozan rebounds. We did get the Alvarado.
The DeRozan rebound's not dead at the end.
You're right, because he's got 2 and he needs 2 more. You can get 2 on a possession.
You get 2 in any way. Yeah, correct. Yeah. You get 2 in a possession. You can get 2 just end of the game, grabbing the board on a missed 3. Any of those things, which he generally does because he wants the ball to be able to shoot free throws. So definitely not dead in any way, shape, function, or form.
I'm looking forward to figuring out where we are tomorrow after making 45 bets tonight.
I'll put it in the list. It takes me some time to go through it. But
yeah, I know.
Everything's always counted.
For those of you that are subscribers, again, I know people like NASCAR. That sport is one that our guys just absolutely destroy. It's amazing how good our guys are at NASCAR. Like hundreds of units we're talking up. Coop just put a parlay in there. Actually, no, a future. Coop just put a futures bet in the chat. So if you are a member, if you're not, nukethehouse.com, sign up for a week, use the code NukeMBA for free week. Okay.
Atlanta's come all the way back.
Oh, Maddie wants to say this.
43.
You get all of Maddie's MLB futures. If you sign up for the free week, you get free futures plays in Major League Baseball. Maddie put them up there.
Cool.
All right, pal. I'm done. Thanks to Ryan Spader for hanging out with us. Foxy, do you have anything to say before we get out of here?
No, that's good. We'll finish up the rest of our bets in the chat.
Yeah. All right. Rest of the bets. If you are a subscriber and you got your notifications on, that's the thing. You don't got to watch our shows. We send the live bets right to your phone in real time. Real time, right to your phone. So when the shows aren't on, you're still getting the bets in real time. Foxy, I'm going to play the music. Let's go. Did we hit something?
Nikola Jovic over 10.5 points.
Hey, how did we hit that? Wow. All right, turn that off. We're going out on the goal horn.
Let's go. Yep.
We won money tonight.